episode. The one and only Rebar show. I don't know if you heard. Hosted by your main man, motherfucking JP Fingers. He's in the house.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the one and only Rebar show, the greatest show on fucking earth, to begin its fucking class today. It's Sunday. We're in fucking church. We're doing it. We're praising the Bible, and we're fucking getting closer to either heaven or to hell, if that even is real. JP Fingers, Aaron Stroud. I'll give him a fucking introduction when we get going. All right. The big dog, Sir Louis Cigar. We're ready to start swinging our big boutique dicks around. Ask Sir Louis Cigars. That's it. Oh, Humasmart, star 69. They're calling me. We're taking care of our cigars. We're taking care of our fucking life. Humidity packs made easy. Humasmart. Bearded Buffalo. Look at this. Got the beard comb in there. Look at that. Oh, coming in good. Accents my fucking grays. Ladies and gentlemen, all these fine establishments, you better be using promo code Rebar.
If you want, you better act somebody.
You better act up. Don't be a fool. Act a fool. Act's a fool.
Bearded Buffalo. Is that the shit that you sent me in the mail last week?
Yep.
Look at this.
You goddamn right. Look at that. Look at this fucking beard.
Glistening.
I got the default pack where I get more grays in the front.
I love the shine. It's like I rubbed a baby harp seal on my face.
It's basically pussy juice on your face. Yeah, pussy juice. I mean, just saying. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Rebar show, your main man, JP Fingers. You already know what it is. Aaron, the fucking Rowdy Stroudy. Aaron Stroud, ladies and gentlemen, coming at you live. Yeah. He did some music for a show that never aired.
That's true.
we got pretty aggressive in here with our other buddy Jer. And
future fat beats, promise.
You're Irish.
I am.
Okay. So what happens when you mix an Irish, Italian, and a Frenchman?
Nobody knows.
You'll film a 2-hour episode and you can't air it.
Yeah. I got a little blue.
Got a little black and blue, if you know what I'm saying.
Ugh.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, promo code Rebar everywhere. The guest co-host. Who knows? He could be a fucking co-host from here on out. Aaron Stroud. What is going on, brother?
Much, man. I'm happy to be here on a Sunday afternoon.
On a Sunday. Just a beautiful Sunday. You got to have a disclaimer for me or something. You know how to say a disclaimer? But
yeah,
say it like
so.
it like you don't give a fuck, though.
All right.
And that I don't care that I have one.
All right. Disclaimer. You know what? I'm in the financial industry.
You're a BA.
Yeah. And there's a lot of stuff that, I have to attest to and I can and cannot do. So I'm all set for this. You ready?
That's very loose, though, that you could do the Rebar show.
All right. Do you want me to say greasy or professional?
Greasy.
All right. There's going to be some shit said here that ain't copacetic, that has nothing to do with Bearded Buffalo or any of these fine sponsors that decided to send JP some shit or let him pump their tires. So just fucking calm your tits, have fun, listen, get yourself a beer on that side of the blends, and enjoy. If you don't like it, eat a fat dick.
Eat a fat fucking dick, because it ain't going to be a boutique dick.
Yeah.
All right, nicely done.
Eat from my stomach bag.
Yeah. Get some of my from under sausage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What's stomach bag? I've never heard that before.
Well, I got a gut butt right now.
Okay. Yeah. No, it all makes sense. I was literally thinking it was just some. Yeah.
No.
You had me going like I can't go using that.
So in September, it was on a Friday.
9/11. Post 9/11.
Yeah.
Post 9/11 bowel attack.
I always think about that tragedy on 9/11. That's what I think about.
Yeah, fuck. I mean,
it's weird that the two are tied together.
It was an inside job, if you ask me.
Yeah. So mid-September.
How crazy? Sorry.
Friday. I'm getting ready to go see a Hamilton Tiger Cats game.
Oski wee wee.
Oski wawa. And I had a little bit of a stomach ache. And I thought, whatever, stomach aches happen, right? You get stomach aches.
I do.
From time to
time. My diet is not healthy.
No. So I thought, oh, fuck, I'll just keep an eye on this. And I went to the Tiger Cats game. I had a good time. I had a few beers. It was $5 happy hour night. It was like garbage beer. It was Coors Light, whatever. But bench, brewery
There's
make
Bench and one other one that do them there.
Bench make the Tiger Cat Lager.
Okay.
You seen that?
I have. So my buddy was just there a couple games before the great. I'm not a CFL guy. I don't. I mean, I want to support CFL, but I mean,
the longest pass was maybe 3 yards. Anyway,
fucking ball is so big.
Yeah. So went to the game, had a good time, came home, woke up the next day, like, oh, my stomach feels really like lower. It kind of sucks. And then I took my temperature, like 38.7 Celsius to you Americans is about 103 something.
You get that anally, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's how I take my temperature.
It's it's about the circumference of the cup that I have to insert.
Yeah. I choose it. There's a small one, but
insert. I take it out. I'm like, I don't know if it was in right, and I put it back in. But anyway, high fever. I'm like, fuck, maybe I got COVID.
The vid. The
VID. One of the symptoms apparently is stomach issues. I thought, oh, fuck. So I went to Niagara Falls and I tried to get a test, and they said, no, you need an appointment. But if you don't have symptoms, you can go to a local pharmacy and get a rapid test. I'm like, all right. So I lied. I said I had no symptoms, and I got a rapid test and it was negative. I'm like, okay, maybe I'm constipated, which is rare because I shit all the time.
Big cheese night though the night before.
Yeah,
big cheese night.
So I took a few laxatives or whatever.
Yeah.
Went to bed early. Sunday morning, I woke up. I'm like, oh, something is not right. So I went to emergency, and they did an X-ray and a bunch of shit, and did a bunch of whole whack of blood work, urine tests. They said, come back tomorrow for what's that stuff where they smear the warm jelly on you and rub it around? What's that machine?
Oh, like the checking to see if you got a baby?
Yeah. What's that called?
I couldn't tell you.
Holy fuck.
36. My wife's 37. We don't have kids.
Ultrasound.
Okay. Yeah. So I did know that word.
Went for an ultrasound.
I didn't know that.
They said after the ultrasound, something doesn't look right. You need to go to this other hospital for a CT scan. You can't drive because in case it's your appendix or something and it bursts, blah, blah. So we can get you an ambulance or you can get a friend. So I got a buddy to drive me. I got a CT scan, and then...
I guess I know where I stand on the buddy list, though.
Yeah. Well, you were in St. Catharines. This was in Fort Erie, so...
I would have drove.
Would you? Thank you.
Yeah, 100% I would have.
Right. You're helping.
I'm just saying. I mean, I'm a little offended now. I was assuming you took the ambulance. Well,
Amber lamps. So, a couple hours after the CT scan, I'm talking to a surgeon, and he said, something has burst inside of you, and you are septic, and you have about 10 hours before you're going to die, and we're going to do surgery tonight. And he said, option A is you have a ruptured appendix, which would mean we can stitch you up, get all your kind of gross shit cleaned out, and you wake up, you'll probably be a day in the hospital. Next case is that's something worse, and I have to split you open like a fucking watermelon.
Like what's his name? Not Ron Jeremy, the other guy, Peter North.
Yeah,
he's got to split you open like Peter North.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we'll fix it up that way. And he told me the third scenario was we do that, plus you may wake up with a colostomy bag. Then he said scenario 4 is we do that, plus that. You didn't react well to the anesthesia, and you are face down and you're intubated. So he told me all the worst.
That was me a couple weekends ago.
Yeah.
Face down.
So I woke up with option 3, and I have a temporary colostomy bag. I had a ruptured bowel. They had to take a chunk out of my fucking bowel, and thankfully no cancer, nothing bad.
They wrote it.
Stitched me up, said in about 3 or 4 months, we will put you back together Transformer style, and you'll be shitting out of your ass again.
Optimus Stroud.
I know. And
Optimus Stroud.
End of January came and went, and no surgery because the second round of the COVID and
second or fourth round of COVID, whatever, however we're counting.
I'm still waiting. So anyway, that's my story.
You're like just buying a new vehicle. You're just waiting to get that bow attached
mm-hmm.
with some new fucking benefits. There could be more hair down there from not wiping as much.
So there's a possibility we're drinking carbonated beverages that my gut butt will bubble, and you'll see like an airbag form on my stomach. It's kind of fun.
It's just like me getting bloated.
Yeah.
Fun fact: when I used to ride, I used to film a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
If it was a big day, I would take laxatives the night before.
Yeah.
So I just, I'm at my lightest. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
I don't got to worry about shit in my, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, none of that stuff. And just, lighten up, fucking get everything out of you and just, yeah.
You have the pipes cleared before it's time to ride?
That's it, yeah.
Were
And
you,
just, yeah.
it was never dangerous? You know what I mean? Did you
I
ever...
would probably take a good 4 shits
Okay.
before I would go out. I mean, I was, back in this, I'd come out, a cup of coffee, a couple of cigarettes,
Yeah.
go shit, go back out, have another coffee, a couple of cigarettes, shit.
I love fun facts.
And, yeah. No, but it was huge on it.
You want to hear a fun fact?
Yeah, I'd love
You
to.
know that pigeons die after they have sex?
Really?
Well, the one I fucked did.
Touche. Touche.
So,
That's how you know there's no gay pigeons out there. Maybe that was a male pigeon. You
Mhm.
fucked him, and he's just like, I'd rather die than be gay and have to tell the rest of my pigeon boys that
yeah.
I got fucked.
So if I fucked a male pigeon, does that make me gay?
No. Him gay for just being
Yeah.
subdued.
That's me being alpha.
That's just alpha. That's alpha male shit.
Yeah.
That is alpha male shit, dude. That is,
Yeah.
I mean, I've
Yeah.
I've never used that phrase since.
No.
When somebody in basically a Miata drove by me and yelled alpha male shit,
Mhm.
fuck me.
Yeah.
How? It's not even how. Is it possible to just constantly live your life doing alpha male shit?
I don't know. It
You-
would.
Fuck me.
I think you would need a personal assistant. You
But
know what I mean?
that's a alpha male as well, though. If he's,
Yeah, it is.
I mean, 2 alpha males, you get in the building and there's just semen everywhere.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm in your boat.
It'd be a lot of pressure to have to be alpha male 24/7.
A lot of pressure released everywhere.
Fuck me. Imagine you're watching a sporting event. You're watching, of course, because that's what alpha males do.
And you could do it better than the people you're watching.
Yeah.
But you watch them just because you could do it better.
And then all of a sudden, a commercial comes on for like Coke, and it's those polar bears, that are fucking drifting away from their mom. That's not alpha shit watching that. You would need your trainer to flick the channel to some midget porn or something like immediately.
No, if you were that alpha, you would be like, buy me these polar bears. I'm going to save them by drowning them under the water because they can't eat on that iceberg. I got to go there. I'm going to fight each polar bear on this fucking thing. Mm-hmm. On this ice. On this fucking iceberg. And I'm going to kill them all by hand so they don't have to suffer.
Do you think alpha males only smoke box press cigars because it's the less cock?
It's less gay.
It's the less cock feel.
Nobody's ever. You're never going to see in a porno or in real life. You know what I mean? You could end up in a really homoerotic situation. Nobody's ever putting up this fucking rectangle cock in your mouth.
Yeah, that's a fun challenge.
Very true.
You want to do the 24-hour alpha challenge?
Box press our own dicks?
Well, no.
I will not.
We need to make sure we got box press cigars for the 24 alpha challenge. But I'm saying from fucking 12, would it be? Is 12:01 the next day? Yeah.
Yeah, it's the next day.
So whatever.
12:01. It's not 24 hours though.
Yeah, man. 12:01 to 11:59 alpha shit all day.
Alpha shit. This sounds like it's a long weekend. We got 4th of July coming up. We got Canada Day coming up. We got fucking Good Friday coming up. Right. I'm just saying Good Friday. I'll throw down. I'll do an alpha male Good Friday. That's what makes it a Good Friday. Oh. You know what? We got to continue this alpha male talk right now. We got to get into what we're smoking, what we're drinking. Right. You take the. I'll take the lead. You take the rectangle cock. And
I am smoking the most uncockish cigar that's ever graced these fat, juicy lips. This would be Aroma Craft Intemperance. I haven't had one of these for a long time. So I haven't had a good,
You left it here 2 weeks ago.
It's really good. I'm guessing this would be, do you still consider box press would this be a Robusto, I guess?
It's just, when it's that box press, nobody gives it terms.
Yeah.
It's just box press. Yeah. You don't know what you're actually getting.
This is the Intemperance by Aroma Craft, the non-cock special.
Yeah, I mean,
it tastes like machine guns and UFC.
and freedom.
Yeah.
And freedom. And UFC.
Mm-hmm. What you got, buddy?
What are you drinking? Did you say already?
What I'm drinking? No.
Yeah,
So
okay.
we are
You gotta say what
drinking
you're drinking, too.
a local stout from...
We could get hooked up with like some sort of creatine company after this. The alpha male section, what we're smoking, what we're drinking.
Yeah. So
Steroids, maybe. I don't know.
This is a stout from a brewery in Niagara Falls called Counterpart. It's a 10.5% imperial stout with maple, a lot of maple on the nose. It's lovely. And what are you smoking, JP Fingers?
What am I smoking? What am I drinking? Well, out of my Peter James case, nothing screams alpha more than leather.
Fucking right,
man. And I could put cigars in there. I could put money in there.
Mm-hmm.
I could just put a bunch of a pen.
Pens are alpha.
I could just put a bunch of alpha shit in here, man. PeterJames.com. I'm smoking a fourth prime or fourth dimension cigar from Sir Louis Cigars, and another alpha guy.
Yeah.
It's, you know what they say, when you surround yourselves with alphas, you're just a fucking alpha.
What do you got to do to become a sir? Is there a...
fuck, I mean, you got to have a dog that smokes cigars.
Yeah.
That's when you're an alpha. I mean, to be a sir, that's like getting the blue check mark on social media.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know what I mean? Verified.
I know there's like you can be
Sir
knighted,
Madonna.
you know.
Sir Madonna.
Yeah.
Is she knighted?
I think so. Madonna.
Sir Paul McCartney.
Sir Paul.
I
think you get knighted by the Queen or something.
Sir James Blunt. Is James Blunt? Or he's pretty close to being royalty. Sir Bear Grylls. And so think of it this. They're not knighted yet. And look at how fucking alpha they are.
Yeah.
Sir Elton John.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I can keep up with the sunglass game.
Sirloin of beef.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Sir
Mix-a-Lot?
Yeah, and what I'm drinking is, I believe we're gonna... You almost done that?
I am.
We're gonna crack, not what's on the front of this, but you know what? That backside. That's what we're gonna crack. Don't mean to reach, but I'm reaching. We're gonna crack some of Stroud's homebrew. Yeah. Oh, look at that carbonation.
Good. So I took up brewing about 2 years ago, and this is a maple coffee oatmeal stout.
I'm gonna pour myself some right now.
That has been aging for...
This says Crystal on it. Crystal Beach?
Yeah.
Crystal Beach.
Brewed in Crystal Beach, Ontario. The south coast of Ontario.
Okay. I like a good head on a stout.
Thank you.
That's alpha.
Yeah, it is.
It's so alpha.
Look at the bubble.
It's so alpha. I don't drink it with the head on it.
Yeah.
I drink it once it goes down. Yeah. Because I know this is going to dissolve into more beer.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Alphas don't waste beer.
I mean, it's true.
Pour me a little bit of that.
Sorry.
It's okay. I haven't had this for a little while. Like I said, this one's been aging.
Fuck, sorry.
That's okay.
Well, you know what? It was a lot less gentler. It started very alpha.
You will not.
It started very alpha, and then it ended like it had just been told by an alpha to not go up there. I don't want to say we have a mutual friend in this guy.
Which guy? Yeah. All right.
He's more alpha than Joe Rogan. Or he thinks he is, actually. He's fought in over 1,000 UFCs.
Yeah.
He's just a fucking super alpha guy. I mean...
You know what he grows in his herb garden?
Beard oil.
Alfalfa.
Alfalfa.
That's alpha shit.
It could be because he doesn't have hair.
Yeah.
A Puerto Rican chin... No, sorry. A Portuguese chin strap. What's your whole take on that movement? Because there's cigar companies out there that are just like extreme.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's just like, no, I just want to smoke cigars. They're like, we got the first ever, they got CBD cigars, they got this cigars, they got Candela cigars, Maduro cigars. The first ever HGH testosterone filled cigar. You know what I mean? Like, smoke this, beat your wife, and lift weights. Like,
that's aggressive, eh?
What's your whole take on this? But like, they're just like, we call these cigar sizes after bullets.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember that.
You know what I mean?
That
like,
whole thing.
What is the fucking craze with just this alpha male shit?
It's funny. There's such there's that, and then there's the super boutique, when they're starting to incorporate 7 languages in their fucking vitolas and stuff.
Yeah. But I mean,
kind of land somewhere in the middle, I guess.
I just feel like this alpha male shit. They're like, this appeals to this guy, but we also have $100 cigar that Brian, that's a VP of a fucking coffee company that they mainly all do Keurig stuff. They're like, he's like, I feel this reaches to me, but I like it a lot. But I mean, yeah.
DJ Khaled would smoke this.
Yes. What would DJ Khaled smoke? WW.
DJS.
DJ. Yeah.
You're gonna need.
Yeah, WW DJKDS.
You're gonna need fat wrists to wear that bracelet.
Oh my God. What would DJ Khaled? But I just mean like shit like that. We go back to a fucking cigar event 5 years ago, 6 years ago. It wasn't even an event. We were just having fucking drinks and fucking prime rib, was it? Or something on a fucking patio on some fucking good crafties.
Mm-hmm.
It was pumpkin season, so we were having some good pumpkin beers. And we get a guy driving by and what is that? An X5? What is that? What is that car? It's a Mazda Miata, but BMW makes it. It just comes with not a top.
Yeah, I know. I don't know.
And the guy drove by and was like, alpha male shit. Yeah. And we all just looked and we're like, what was that? And we didn't even know who it was when they drove by. And somebody was like, oh, that was him. We're like, what? Mm-hmm. What? Like, just so... But everything this guy once took out a fucking soldering kit here to light cigars. I was like, man, that's not practical.
No.
Not to mention you bought the cheaper version where you actually need a lighter to light it. This one, like, you're using a lighting device to light something to then light your cigar with it. I'm like, that's... Nope. But you didn't even have to ask for a lighter to light it because you pulled out another lighter you could use to light with it.
Imagine how alpha would be if you could light your cigar off 2 rocks that don't even give sparks. Think about that for a minute.
I mean, I think like Keanu Reeves smoking a cigar just waits for it to be lightning out. Mm-hmm. And then he just lights his cigar off of lightning.
He knows, like he just holds his hand out.
His cock piercing attracts the lightning.
It's true, it's it.
So then he just drives it in and drives it home. You know what I'm saying?
Conductor? Is that what you call that?
Nectar? Oh, they said nectar. Well, I mean, it is. You get like fucking Keanu Reeves nectar. Yeah. Who do you think is crazier than Kanye West?
Who's crazier?
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a couple people crazier.
Not in a sense-making way. You know what I mean? Not in a money-making way.
Yeah, just insanity way.
Yeah, just fucking...
Celebrities.
And not like the fucking P90X insanity way, you know?
Okay.
Like, just fucking...
I think Gary Busey, if we're kind of going with older people. I think Gary Busey is about as crazy as possible.
Even if he's not, just though his eyes.
Yeah. His
eyes and his hair. If he still has the hair. Yeah, I mean, that's one crazy motherfucker.
I remember for a while I was always confusing Gary Busey with Nick Nolte. Remember that guy?
Is that the guy from Dumb and Dumber?
No, Nick Nolte was from... Remember that movie with Robert De Niro where he was smoking cigars in the movie theater?
No.
And they were on a river and he was going to fuck the guy's daughter. And he was like, he was a murderer. He was a...
Is this Due Date?
No, it's an old fucking movie.
Is it The Hangover?
No. It was Robert De Niro.
Oh, I was thinking Robert Downey.
So. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck is Cape Fear. Cape Fear.
I've never heard of that movie.
I don't even remember
let
what
alone
talking about. Oh, Nick Nolte.
Know that movie.
Yeah.
Nick Nolte.
It's a great movie, man. You should watch Cape Fear.
I've heard the name Nick Nolte, and I just thought it was a made-up name a couple times.
So you mentioned... Did you say Office Space when you were kind of spitballing?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, Kevin Spacey.
But you know the
did I just hear Office Space? This just in.
Owen Wilson's wife in Office Space was the bitch that Robert De Niro raped, which was Nick Nolte's daughter.
Wow.
Anyway, we're talking about crazy people.
Yeah. But I mean, like, I'm talking crazy, like, run for president. You know what I'm saying? Like, this guy ran for president fucking last fucking election time.
Mm-hmm. kind of like a little craziness. You know what I mean?
I mean, you need it in your life.
Yeah.
You need it in your life.
Oh.
What's one thing crazy in your life? I'll reciprocate the question too.
Well, I'm shitting out my stomach. That's pretty crazy.
Fuck.
What do you got?
I got a very small bladder now.
Do you? You haven't pissed once since I've been here.
I know, but I got to piss now.
All right.
So sorry. Microphone's back to you.
All right.
I mean, everybody on the show knows I got a small bladder. So like, if I fucking have 3 drinks before the show, I'm pissing 5 times during the show.
Oh, it looks like it's snowing out again.
It is.
Welcome to Ontario, Canada. We've had a brutal winter. JP Fingers, this is unheard of to me. As you know, he is an accomplished smoker in the culinary sense. And he is smoking cream cheese right now. I'm pretty excited about that. We got a bunch of snacks here. We got some gabagool. We got some tortilla chips and some jalapenos. But smoked, how's it looking?
It's looking good.
Fucking smoked cream cheese. What you sprinkle on top?
Some of my, some seasoning that I get from Pepper Palace.
Huh?
I've been using it now for 4 years.
Pepper Palace?
Pepper Palace.
The code, promo code Rebar?
Not yet. Oh, God. Not yet, but they will. Pepper Palace. You know what? I got to work on that. Get us some spicy t-shirts. Some spicy underwear.
Are you going to post pictures of that cheese later and put it on your Pinterest account?
I'm blocked because of Karen.
Oh, fuck.
No, you know what? My wife does have a Pinterest account.
Mm-hmm.
I've never ever once had an urge to put something on there. Oh God.
Oh, no.
Oh, party foul. We got a lap dancer.
Yeah.
Wow, chicken, wow, wow.
If I didn't have a shirt on, that could have put a hole in my...
I could have punctured the bag.
Yeah. Oof.
I could have punctured the sack.
That's what that smelling.
You've never seen me ran out of here so fast.
Yeah.
Fun fact, I've never puked in here.
Really?
Never ever puked in here.
Fun fact, I haven't either. Fun fact.
Nobody has, actually. Nobody has, to my knowledge. If people have, they've cleaned it up pretty fucking good. Because I am pretty... I do like to...
That seems impossible to me.
To puke
the
in
amount
here.
of debauchery that has gone on in these 4 walls.
I mean, there's areas and stuff I haven't moved where there's a good chance somebody's puking.
I guess there's a lot of stuff that if you really, like, if I had to, I'm pretty good with controlling it. And I don't think I've puked from alcohol for probably 3-4 years. But I
I've
think
been a while.
I could make my way to a place that wasn't.
I've choked on something.
Yeah.
And then I always made it to the door. You know what I mean? Where I'm like, fuck you. I'm not puking in here. I mean, cause I got to be the guy that cleans it up.
Yeah, totally.
Somebody else could puke in here and they could be like, oh, I'm too sick to clean. And then I got to clean it up. And then I'm puking.
Yeah.
You know, my wife puking and I'll run in to help her. And I'm just I'm like, ugh, ugh. And she's like, get out, stop. Because now I'm making her puke more, right? And I'm just like, I'm good.
I remember my ex-wife was puking one time and she always had short, dykey hair. And she still does. And I was thinking about it when she was in the toilet and she was puking. And I was, just being that non-alpha guy. Like, oh, they're there. And I was thinking,
no, just puke on me.
Yeah,
Alpha.
What an opportunity it would have been to just grab her fucking head and...
Not even just one, and then be like, oh, she tripped when she was puking.
Yeah.
In the toilet. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We have a disclaimer at the beginning of this, right?
Yeah,
Does
yeah,
that count for me
100%.
too?
100%.
All right, good.
It covers everybody in here. We actually have, hey, legal advice going through whatever in your life, and you need a lawyer. My boy, robertglick.com. Use promo code Rebar, and I shit you not. He's a real lawyer and a real site. robertglick.com, promo code Rebar. Hey, Arte Fumar. He's got a little cigar box business on the side, too. Because he's a lawyer, so he's hurting for money. robertglick.com, promo code Rebar. I shit you not, man. I got t-shirts from him inside the house. He's a real person.
The songs?
Hmm?
Remember all the songs?
What songs?
Oh,
yeah, we did have jingles. Yeah, we had jingles.
The secret non-aired episode.
Yeah. I mean, this is why I need to have a Patreon account. We could fire up something, you know what I mean? Pay us. Boom. You get to see the stuff that doesn't air.
Yeah.
We're not there yet.
Or like an OnlyFans.
You know what I really... Oh, yeah.
OnlyFans.
Patreon, OnlyFans.
JP Fingers.
Fans only.
Oh, Holy fuck.
You know what I think a really alpha male shit is?
What's that? Tell me.
Pooping in a public toilet.
Pooping what?
Pooping in a public bathroom.
Fuck yeah, it is. Fearless, right? Fearless.
You can't be a boss going into one of these places for 8 minutes or more. You know what I mean? Like,
this hasn't aged as nicely as I hoped it would. It's pretty thin. I'll be my own toughest critic, and it's okay. You know,
it is. It was. I did have a sip. It is thin tasting.
Yeah, it's good.
It smells a lot different. It smells thicker than it tastes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's very thin on the palate. It's, I mean, semi-alpha, but it's alpha because you brewed it yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just, it doesn't even, what it tastes like doesn't even matter. It's the fact you're like, I made this, drink it. That's alpha.
I brewed on, what's today, Sunday? Thursday.
But you know what? It's nice. For being room temperature and thin, it's nice.
It's a 6%. It doesn't, it drinks below its you know, it swings.
It is nice.
Under
I'll fuck with that. Hundo P, I will.
I brewed a session IPA on Thursday. It'll be ready in about 20 days. So next time I'm here, I'll bring a growler because that's going straight to the keg.
So I'll be seeing Stroud in 20 days now.
It's a session IPA. Session means it's under 5% alcohol. I'm shooting for about, it's not done, I just started fermenting. So 7 to 10 days, I'm hoping to be about 4.5. I used what the people in the brew world call the 3 C's.
The 3 C's.
Cascade, Citra, and Chinook.
Those are hops.
They are.
Those are hops.
You are right.
I've been to a brewery before too.
Obviously.
I'm so alpha. I drink his craft beer.
Oof.
I'm so alpha. Maybe I'm his test. Maybe I'm Stroud's tester. Him being an alpha, he's like, I'm too much of an alpha to drink it myself.
Mm-hmm.
Let me give it to this alphas only. Oh my god, alphas only. Only alphas.
Do you know what?
Only alphas.
Just realized, alfalfa. Again, kind of joking about what I said earlier. Alfalfa is a grain. Alfalfa has fermentable starches and sugars in it.
That's just so manly.
Why is nobody making an alfalfa alpha?
Triple A.
Alfalfa alpha ale.
Double A.
Triple A.
Oh, triple A. Fucking right.
Fucking A, man.
Yeah, this is the next fucking thing we're doing. This is the next thing I'm going hop shopping. I'm hop shopping. Alpha shit.
Everything that is being said on the Rebar is rights reserved, copyright 2022
LLC.
Rebar. You cannot make a AAA alpha ale.
And you know what? A bottle that's not alpha. That can be put inside of you.
Yeah.
And it's favored in the end to be which way it gets put inside of you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's not that alpha.
Heads or tails.
I'm thinking a really wide can. But it's like just that high, but like that wide. Because that can't be put inside of you easily.
No.
That can't be put inside. I've seen I got shits that come out way bigger than the neck of this bottle.
Way bigger?
I would say double.
No shit.
So, you know what I'm saying? Everything just needs to be alpha. Alpha to the max. Alpha to the max.
When I take my first shit.
With your new butthole.
With my new
With
butthole.
your new butthole. Fully loaded butthole.
If anybody wants to follow me on Instagram, at Aaron Stroud, ERON, I'm going Instagram live for that first shit.
It might get cut short because you'd be like, oh my God. You have to take a bunch of laxatives when that happens, no?
No, man. It's just,
or like stool softeners.
I don't even know. See, I'm going to be on a low fiber diet. I'll probably be on a liquid diet for 7 days.
Yeah, blast a couple
liquids
out.
So it's going to be... I got to feel... I don't know. I've never had a...
You're going that bird shot.
I've never had a bowel reattachment surgery before, so I don't have anything to compare it to historically.
Well, Dan Bilzerian, if you're listening, you're not that alpha unless you've had this.
Yeah, really, eh?
You know what I'm saying? I mean...
You've never had a chunk of your intestines?
If you are listening, hit him with some of your Ignite CBD, because look at who he's going through.
Yeah.
Don't know. Yeah, alpha. How do you prefer drinking a glass? I was talking about this literally the other day. The alpha, I was like, I'm not alpha enough to drink my beer without I need a glass.
Yeah.
If I'm going to craft beer, I need a glass.
Uh-huh.
I truly just think I need a glass.
I'm with you. I went to my neighbor's house yesterday, one of the French Pauls.
Yeah, one of the French Pauls.
I have 3 French Pauls. I went to French Paul's house, and...
none of them have been touched by a Catholic priest.
No. Well, that's TBD.
Yeah.
So I brought over a Well, I had a Haze Mama from Great Lakes Brewery. Great brewery in Etobicoke, Ontario.
Yep.
And I poured.
Not to be confused with the other Great Lakes Brewery in the United States.
I know. There's probably which is
hey,
right on the.
That's NATO. None of them have sued each other yet.
It's true. So I had a fucking IPA in a glass. My beer was done. I was cooking a Costco chicken pot pie.
Okay. Yeah.
Take about an oven. Take about an hour. And he's like, "Hey man, you want?" It's
gonna take an oven.
And I'm like, "Sure." So he poured me a Miller High Life in a glass. And no, he said, "You just want the can?" I'm like, "No man, fucking pour that shit in my glass."
Can I'll do in a glass.
Yeah.
I get the bottle. I'm so alpha. I'm not intimidated by that bottle because it's a very long neck.
Yeah.
But I mean, I just feel like I can't have a glass. My hands are dirty. I've been doing alpha stuff. You know.
Have you ever shot, like, I know you are probably the best shotgunner in North America.
Thank you.
Have you ever fucking cut your hole and fucking throated it and just, you know what I mean?
Put the whole can in my mouth?
Yeah.
No, mouth, I don't think my mouth opens up wide enough. No, that's a no. I was stretching it too. That almost hurt. You're seeing if you could do it? Yeah. Oh, you could almost do that, yeah. So you got to hold it like this, cut off the bottom.
That would be something, eh?
But then again, it's just like a glass at that point.
That would be something. You have your custom, the thing that cuts the holes.
Oh, yeah, right here.
Imagine having like full, just dump it.
It's just like a claw thing that just grabs it. And so they have something for the top that you put on and it's like,
yeah.
But I mean, then we're just opening the beer in normal way. I'm so alpha, I'm not taking in any innovation. I just have what I have now. Can opener. I mean, I've used a stick. I've used my beard comb. I've used a coaster. And I mean, I'm so alpha, I don't like cleaning my shit in here, so I use a coaster. Coasters are very weird because they're very stealable. Theft friendly. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking JP Fingers is so alpha. Every time you've seen him do hundreds of shotguns on this show, he's got, you can't see it, it's behind the cameras, he's got this fishbowl. I thought he was a swinger, but no. Maybe he is, but I don't know. But it's full of those fucking shotgun taps. Every time he uses one, garbage. It's like, I've done my shotgun.
I'm so alpha. I eat a lot of pineapple.
Oh, yeah.
But I always make sure it's standing up on the counter.
Oh, my God.
Just so if people come in there, I don't want to go give them the wrong idea. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We actually had 2 pineapples sitting on the counter today. One was on its side, and I'm like, whoa. Yeah. I don't want to give anybody the idea. We got Google Home Minis in the house. If they ever hear anybody talking about, pineapple's on its side. Hey, were you looking for justswingers.com? You know what I mean? Like, I am so alpha. When I shit, I then do butt Kegels afterwards. Ooh. Just so I don't let something coming out of my ass have advantage over me.
I'm so alpha that although I have not shitted out of my ass since September 18th, stuff still comes out once a week.
How's it once a week?
Well,
how do you know it's once a week?
Because
you're predicting it. You're like, this is premeditated.
I have control still, right? Okay. Every once in a while, I'm like, why do I feel like I gotta take a shit? Well, I know now, obviously, but when it first happened, and I called up my surgeon, I'm like, what is going on? Why does it feel like I'm clenching up? He goes, that is great news, Aaron. So the body produces like a mucus.
I can still hear you even though I'm plugging my ears.
It's like a natural lubricant, JP Fingers, and I expel balls of fucking even out of my ass once a week. All right, I'm done.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Why don't
my shoulder was hurting and my arm was hurting. I don't know if it was like a stroke from being so alpha and hearing that. No.
Let me cleanse your ears with another fun fact.
About what?
Well, fun fact. My cock is actually in.
I don't know why I'll listen to that. But...
My cock is in the Guinness Book of World Records.
For?
Well, it was. I'm sorry, it was in the Guinness Book of World Records. Until the fucking librarian told me to take it out.
That's the world's worst dad joke.
Yeah, well.
But pretty good. You almost had me though. To the fact that we're friends, and I was like, "Fuck, is your cock in there?" And I did not know this. All right, last alpha male thing you did aside from anything with your body that's already been done.
All right. I fucking built a bulkhead yesterday.
Okay,
Yeah.
bulkheading up. That's a fucking in the basement.
In the fucking basement.
Fucking bulkhead.
Uh-huh.
I'll take that.
Yeah. 4 feet wide by 22 feet long. I got a long ass basement.
Like myself.
Yeah.
You have a long ass bulkhead.
Alphas do.
I mean, that's just. Don't even come at us if you don't have a house where you need a long ass bulkhead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, that's a requirement right
Just
there.
go watch Ghost with your.
I've seen his
partner.
bulkhead before it was a bulkhead.
Yeah.
You've seen mine, and you know what I'm saying. We know what our internals look like.
Yeah. If you don't have a bulkhead at least 20 feet in length, tonight you were going to be watching The Notebook with your life partner on Showcase.
Guy or girl?
Well,
maybe you're not the alpha then if you're watching it with your life mate and you thought you were the alpha and you're. Yeah, I mean,
non-alphas call their significant other, regardless of who it is, their partner.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if you got this dime-piece rocket of a whatever?
I got a good bulkhead story too, by the way.
And you go and they say, "Oh, this is my partner, Aaron." I'm like, what the fuck, man? I just turned into your gay friend. You know?
Yeah.
Get fucked.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Not in this butt.
Your partner. Your cock lord.
So when I was building my bulkhead with Cookie, Jer came over, and I mean, Cookie's a big dude.
Yeah.
Cookie's just like a fucking full-size fucking fridge.
Those scars on Cookie's head are fucking alpha as hell.
Cook's just a big dude.
Yeah.
And Jer's like, let's say you do a pull-up on the bulkhead, and Cookie got to be 260, 300. Did a fucking pull-up on there.
Really?
You're not showing it, are you?
No, I'm just taking
did a couple pull-ups on there, and I was just like, not impressed by the strength, but impressed by the fact that
the bulkhead held him.
Well, he could do a couple.
Oh, well, that's that's not an easy thing.
And I was just like, damn.
Yeah.
Like, okay. I was like, and it's strong as fuck too. But I mean, yeah.
That would be pretty alpha if the Rebar had a chin-up bar. Like nobody's doing it.
Right along here, I could just cut a little section out.
Yeah.
But it's on suspension, so as you're trying to pull yourself up, it's going down too, and it's just constant fighting.
That'd be good.
Constant fighting.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing. Like a chin-up bar, you can't have it too easy. And I make you wear these slippers in here with magnets that are magnet into the floor. So as you're trying to do it, and it's just constant fighting.
You mentioned that hard-on Dan Bilzerian earlier. I remember seeing some fucking video of him, and he had these giant weighted ankle. What a fucking cock that guy is.
I also look like a Wayfair version of Dan Bilzerian.
AliExpress.
Yeah. One second.
Yeah, man.
Sort of like a Wayfair version of Dan Bilzerian. I mean, nobody knows what the better version or worse version is. Am I middle of the road Dan Bilzerian? Not, I mean, fuck. Yeah.
I don't know who.
Alpha to Alpha.
Yeah.
What do you think is an Alpha cigar company? So you can say the actual brand.
Okay.
Whatever I'm smoking. No, say the actual brand. What do you think is an Alpha cigar company?
I think an Alpha cigar company is Tatawahe, I think, would be an Alpha cigar company.
Because the mustache.
He's a cool looking dude. I don't know. He seems like a man's man. I've never met him. I heard he's a good guy.
It sounds like you want to fuck him.
But he's also, I'm not, it's just so many people who do, right? That's the thing.
Yeah, that mustache.
Yeah.
What that mustache do?
I think, who's the fucking Latino guy who's from East LA with the lowriders?
Edgar Hoyle.
That guy's awesome.
He's coming up soon on the show.
I'm a huge fan of him.
I just asked somewhere.
Yeah, he did.
Fuck.
His cigars are great. He's cool as hell. He takes amazing. He's a wicked photographer.
Yeah.
All right. If I can
it's like him, but like you could also be like, isn't that Booth? You don't know.
Yeah.
Another friend of mine.
Yeah.
Another Alpha that We're like wild horses. You know what I mean? You can go to an area with wild, and you just see a bunch of us running. Nobody's really in front, but everybody's just running.
I bet Edgar Hoyle has a Be Real from Cypress Hill story.
Oh, 1,000,000% from last weekend.
Yeah, I bet
Like,
you.
all right.
Edgar Hoyle is a big bass fisherman. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
He loves bass. He's got a lot of big ones. So hit me if.
And I quote.
Is he going to be here?
No.
No. All right.
No.
I'll take him out fishing.
Via this.
All right. Edgar Hoyle, if you want to go fishing, let me know. A lot of big bass in Lake Erie. A lot of people say the world record smallmouth bass will come out of Lake Erie.
You want to come with me and get your rod to bend? That's all I feel you're saying right now.
Alpha male shit goes on my boat. You want to know what my boat's called?
Standing 69.
The Mud Shark. Oh. It's a brown boat.
Okay.
It's a Frank Zappa song.
It's a brown boat. It runs from here to areas of Ohio where it runs over brown immigrants.
Yeah.
He runs over the Guyanese from Ohio area. The Mud Shark.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Somebody who I think is alpha in the cigar industry. I want to go Antonio Gomez.
Yeah.
LFD Antonio. I talked to him in person.
Yeah.
He's fucking tall as fuck.
Is he?
He does boxing.
Oh.
He's got long hair, but like good facial hair too.
Mm-hmm.
But like not crazy long hair. He just looks like you know, I don't like. You look like you could just see him at a cigar event and somebody would say something negative about his cigar, and then all of a sudden he would just body slam them. Like full, just like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just like.
Well, you mentioned.
I look at Antonio and I think he would like the Buffalo Bills.
Fair. Tables. Well, you mentioned body slamming in alpha and cigars. It's hard not to mention Sam. How you pronounce his last name? Leccia?
Oh, he's been on the show before. He's not an alpha.
No?
Not an alpha.
Huh.
Not an alpha. By no means is he an alpha.
He's a good 5'7". He was a great guy. I met him in Niagara Falls.
5'7", nobody is going to be an alpha.
Yeah.
No matter how hard that Stalin was 5. Not going to be an alpha at 5'7".
Yeah.
And I mean, don't even fucking start trying to compare yourself to him.
He's about the same size as Rey Mysterio Jr. with that mask.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I got to worry about the hurricane, but I can fucking. You can't jump high enough to get your legs on my head.
Yeah.
There's no turnbuckles here, no ropes.
Skip alpha?
Do you really want my true thoughts on Skip? Skip was so alpha. He tried to keep becoming more alpha, where in fact he turned himself into just a Karen from Walmart.
He's no beta?
He's a beta now.
Jesus.
And that's all on his own.
Huh.
Rosales, that's an alpha.
Who?
Rosales.
Yeah.
That's an alpha.
Okay.
Skip, you just had to go there on me. I was still trying to pick my fucking
sorry, dude.
Let's see. An alpha? E. Santos, my boy Ernesto Santos. He's got a cigar box over there and he's coming out with some new shit. Get ready. I also got some clothes coming here from him too. So what up now? Suck on this alpha.
Who's the big motherfucker from Fratello?
Oh,
forget his name.
Starts with an A, I think.
He's tall as hell.
Yeah, but I mean, we won that. There's that box over there.
Yeah.
You won that. You won that. Stroud won that. Yeah. You know what? I don't know what the fuck he's been doing. I think they've been sleeping. They're up for a fucking couple years and they rest like an alpha.
Yeah. You know who's seems kind of cool but not alpha? Jose Blanco.
I met him.
Yeah?
I did one of his blending seminars up at Victory Cigars in Oshawa.
I heard he's cool as hell.
Very cool as hell. Very soft-spoken.
Yeah.
Like Trump, he's got a younger wife.
Yeah.
Dolled up. Maybe fake tits, maybe not.
I think I think she's got big backing. Like she is.
From Lithuania?
Plastic as fuck.
Oh, yeah. She looked like a Barbie doll that's 10 years older than me.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I look like a fucking Ken doll, but I'm saying just fucking give me a fucking action figure. Yeah, give me an action figure. Give your boy an action figure. Coolest person you've met in person from the cigar industry that you thought was alpha? Or do you act alpha around them, or then do you go beta once you see that they're more alpha?
Stroudsy every day, 24/7.
Rowdy Strouds.
Yeah, so I don't need to act any different than I do. I haven't met a lot of cigar guys, you know. I met Jose, like you mentioned.
Yeah.
I met Sam. He was a cool guy.
Not Alpha though.
No. I don't know. That's all I got.
You've met more than that before.
Mm-hmm.
If anything, I think like Rocky Patel would almost be like an alpha guy.
Yeah.
He just makes shitty cigars.
Yeah.
He capitalizes off of people that think they're alpha.
Mm-hmm. I met what's his nuts with the big goofy glasses?
Cigar Vixen.
I don't know. What the hell?
Oh, sorry. You said glasses. I thought you said leather tits.
The guy who loves hip hop from New York. Holy shit balls. Everybody's got a giant boner for him. I don't know if they do anymore.
Something Espinosa?
No, man. Fucking underground guy.
Drew Estate.
Yeah.
Oh, Jonathan Drew.
Yeah, I met him.
Okay.
He's a cool guy.
I'll give you that. That's a dude when I was younger. I tried to act alpha around.
Yeah.
I got shut down pretty quick with just his persona.
I think it was at
I'm taking a piss. You continue. See, remember we talked about this?
Holy shit, man.
Bro.
Beer in ladder. What's the native place?
The what?
The native place.
Gatorplex.
The native where we go for
Smoking Joe's.
Smoking Joe's. That's where he was there one time. That was a good time. But I don't know. He's a big Public Enemy fan, I remember. Well, My Uzi Weighs a Ton. Public Enemy song. I saw Public Enemy. I used to be a big punk rocker in the 80s. I loved hardcore music. And a lot of the punk guys kind of gravitated towards Public Enemy. Public Enemy, just talking about Public Enemy. Public Enemy, when I was, and you were a BMX guy, and you probably liked hardcore music and a lot of punk, and like Dead Kennedys. You're a little younger.
I was just loving myself then.
No Effects. I bet you liked Bad Religion, all those bands. But a lot of us punkers from the 80s, we gravitated towards Public Enemy. Public Enemy were a rap band, but they were like a punk band to us. And I remember when Takes a Nation of Millions came out. Holy fuck, that album was hard. It was just so punk rock to us. And I remember that's the one thing when I was talking to Jonathan Drew, he's a big Public Enemy fan.
Yeah, he's that classic New York, like punk, hip hop, yeah. All right.
Way into art, that guy, too.
I would say probably Herrera Esteli.
Oh, yeah.
That guy's a fucking alpha.
Yeah. Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he looks pretty badass.
He's just a big dude.
I'll bet he could throw a mean hook.
Or an elbow.
He could knock a bitch out.
His elbow length is just like my arm span.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to say fucking Willie Herrera, man.
It's one of my favorite all-time daily cigars.
Yeah, dude, he's I would say him. That guy's an alpha. He don't say too much, talks a little bit, jokes a little bit, but he's just a big. I met him at Nice Ash.
Should we go ahead and crown him Alpha Cigar Guy of the Day? Or is it too early? We still got some
too early. I mean,
okay.
I think right now he's up there with like Goldberg.
Yeah,
he's up there with Goldberg.
Okay.
There's also like, who else is there? Matt Booth, I would say, is up there. Yeah. Edgar Hoyle.
Yeah, you're right. We mentioned him earlier.
I mean, I'm trying to think right now. Imagine if Rocky Patel did steroids.
Yeah.
But if like you have that sort of money, when everybody knows you have money, why would you not at least like do not steroids, but like take better care of your body?
He would be, if he took steroids, he'd be the Vince McMahon of the cigar world, right? Wouldn't you see him, doing this?
100%, because he's already got all those suits.
Yeah. Yeah, he does.
You know what I'm saying? Like, stop hiding your shitty body with these suits. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I met him.
Your big ass nose.
Twice. I met him once at Village.
Oh, in Burlington?
Yeah.
Nice.
It was funny. I was coming home.
We actually got to go to that place in the summertime or in the spring.
The little alleyway behind there. It's fun. I love it. It's a cool spot.
Plus, we can drink there.
I used to work in Burlington. Well, I still work for the same company, but I work from home now. But coming home, I would sometimes stop at Village and I would grab a cigar for the drive home. It would be like an hour. And there was all this commotion in the back. I'm like, who the fuck's back there? It's goddamn Rocky Patel.
This guy's back there like Degeneration X. Yeah. It's a fucking alley. It's an alley. Yeah. But it's like a walking alley. Mm-hmm. No, it's a cool place. The coffee place beside it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Barbershop in the back. Yeah, no, hey, no, it is a fucking sick spot, man.
There's
That place in the United States would be the biggest thing.
they don't have anything like that, like a barbershop cigar shop.
But not to the extent of what you could do there and get away with there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In the States, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, it's cool if you drink here."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There, it's just like, good luck finding parking, and then when you can, have the time of your life. You know what I'm saying?
There's this one, like a traditional men's barbershop in Burlington. It's down by the water, close to Burloak. Fuck, I forget the name of it, but I used to go there when I'd work, and I'd go at lunch.
Yeah.
And walk-in only. And
it had that's like, even better.
Like the old clientele. And they would serve bourbon and craft beer. Like completely, they didn't have their LC. But you would sit there and you could drink and sip while you're getting your haircut. It was kind of cool. And it was, like how fucking hipster barbershops are now.
I mean, I got a good joint, man. On Martindale, I can go. I'll bring a drink in there, but they don't know what I'm drinking. But they could sure as fuck smell it.
But, the trendy places, these
these
hard-ons are paying $60 for a fade.
Yeah,
this place was like $25 and like $6 for a glass of Ransack the Universe from Collective Arts. It was an awesome deal.
It's not bad at all.
Yeah,
and I mean, dude, I'm not. You can go someplace and provide me alcohol while I'm getting a haircut. I'm not questioning the cost. You know what I mean? Even there's so many fucking good barbers out there tossing these fucking fades around.
Yep.
And yeah, I mean, it's a lot of it's just the atmosphere. Sitting there waiting sometimes with the fucking with the drink and just that's alpha male shit.
That's it. That's dude shit.
Meeting a good barber who's like chirping you about what you're getting, that's alpha male. Because at the end of the day, you could light this motherfucker up, and then he's the one cutting your fucking hair. Yeah. And he's like, sorry. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
What are you going to talk about when you're at the barbershop? You're going to talk about bitches.
Yeah.
You're going to talk about
work.
You're going to talk about Hemis.
Jeep.
Yeah.
So the guy I go to has got a Jeep.
Yeah.
And I pulled mine up out in front, right? Once it finally came winter, and I started bringing out my Jeep. And he goes, "How long you had that for?" We started talking, and we just got on the whole Jeep thing. And I mean,
where'd you get that fucking light over there? That Jeep parts and service?
My parents get it from a place in the States. It's brand new, all just custom made. But the light's still working and everything, yeah.
Okay, so it's not stolen from like a dealership?
No. I stopped going to dealerships. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, just, kicking it alpha male. And they're like, "Oh, what are you doing this weekend?" I'm like, "Oh, smoking cigars. Can I have some drinks?" "Oh, nice." Mm-hmm. Everybody in that industry, all smoke cigars. Yeah. But I mean, are they smoking cigars or are they smoking cigars? You know what I mean?
Yeah. You ever see the movie Revenge of the Nerds?
Ages ago.
So
with what's his name?
Booger?
Yeah, Booger. Yeah, so that's exactly who it is.
They have all the different frats. So Booger was in Lambda because they couldn't get a regular frat. Mm-hmm. You know who the main frat was called?
Alpha
Beta.
Alpha Beta.
They were the alphas. They were.
What does beta mean?
The betas were the bitches who wanted to be the alphas.
What's Sigma?
Fuck. I don't know. There's a
Alpha Sigma Rebario.
Yeah.
Alpha Sigma Rebario.
I used to have a frat. It was called Stigma. And the girl would say, "What's stigma?" I'm like, "Stigma
holes in your
mouth,
holes in your hands." Yeah. Stigmata.
Stigma balls in your
now mouth. That we're approaching Easter.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Too soon.
You see that?
If you're gonna smack me in the face.
No. Do you see that right in the middle of my hand there?
Yeah.
I got the fucking stigmata.
That's it, I guess. Apparently. Yeah. I mean,
so
I got it like they missed.
I'm a fucking dipshit though. So I was years ago. I had a summer job at this, I don't know, like a cookery in Shirkston called Little Eli's Burgery, and I was helping them do some renovations.
You were touched when you were there. That's what it sounds. Yeah. Little Eli's, like just. Yeah. Dude, it sounds like you got fondled when you were there.
Rapery. Yeah. So I was drilling a fucking board, holding it like this.
Oh, fucking right you were.
Burn! I put a screw into my hand. I had to reverse it to get it out. And there was some of that meat hanging out. Oh yeah. Fucking disgusting. It looked like I had a tapeworm.
What else did they serve here?
At Little Eli's Burgeries?
We don't have to call it by the full name. Just Little Eli's. What did you do? Did you like working at Little Eli's?
So this I would have been. Fuck, I think that was the summer of 18. That was before I moved to Toronto. I had 3 jobs. I couldn't find a
The
full
summer
time.
of what?
73, 83,
You were born in what?
I was born in 73.
Okay, okay, yeah.
So 83, 84, 85, 68, 99. It would have been 90 or 91.
You're only 13 years older than me.
That's it?
Yeah.
Well, we look at how youthful I am, eh?
You look way younger than I do.
Fuck, I moisturize.
I was talking to my buddies earlier, and they're like, "Dude, what's going on with underneath your eyes?" I'm like, "I don't know. I've been having good sleeps, but I've been up like periodically every 3-4 hours.
Fun fact:
I see edibles."
my ex-girlfriend, we broke up in August. She is a manager at a medical spa. You know, that do Botox and shit.
Oh yeah.
So
Is that what's up with your lips?
no, I haven't done my lips, but here's the big but. So
they look good though.
You know, I'm 48, and you can see, my hairline's. I think it's not going anywhere. It should be good, but it was getting a little high. My dad's fucking bald, and I didn't want to go bald.
That's the last thing. I mean, that's a fear.
So they have this procedure. It's called PRP. It's called platelet-rich plasma, where they will draw blood.
Yeah.
They put it in this fucking centrifugal force machine, and it extracts the plasma-rich platelets from your blood.
Yeah.
It's fucking like this beautiful color, like purpley. I don't know, whatever. Don't matter. So the procedure is, and they said, Aaron, as whatever, this is a kind of a lane we want to get into, PRP for men who are maybe going bald.
Yeah. Those thinning out motherfuckers.
Exactly. 5,000. Like, it's probably cost 5,000 minimum. They said, will you be the before and after for this fucking thing? I'm like, hell yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
So I went. It was 4 sessions. And they would take this blood out and they would fucking inject needles into my head.
That's wild.
And they were putting it in. And you could see, like, I don't know if you remember me from 5 years ago. Do I look thicker to you, JP Fingers?
Now you got me wondering, though, because I mean,
would it be
every
alpha?
time I see your hair is always just done sort of in a different way, like casual, business casual.
Probably wouldn't be alpha if you ran your hands through my hair right now, would it?
I'll throw this hand because I lost limbs.
Yeah.
And that could be alpha.
I have a feeling. Thick,
it is thick, though. Yeah, it is thick.
Bad. So I got that.
It is thick.
So anyway, while they're doing this shit,
yeah,
they said, I got some extra fucking of your plasma here. You got some alpha plasma, they said. Why don't we inject
100%?
Why don't you inject some of this alpha plasma into your crow's feet, into your bags under your eyes?
Okay.
I've had work.
I look probably 10 years older than you.
I've had work.
I'm just saying, I look probably 10 years older. But you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So let's say we had $20,000 each to spend there. Mm-hmm. Bro, I would make my hairline go down to here. I would have an inch above my eyebrows and just hairline all across.
You look like the missing link. Hey, you want to?
I'm like Dunville from Russia. I just poured it. Sorry.
All right.
I didn't want to.
Mad at me or something?
No, I didn't want to interrupt you.
Right.
I was your self wellness story.
Yeah, my self wellness.
You know what I mean? Get in there and back out there. But like seriously though, bro, if I'm doing that hair shit, I mean, I shit you not. I'm not horrible now, but I mean, it is.
No, dude.
I was looking at older pictures and I was like, is it back further there? You know, and I'm like, I got to a point where I was like, fuck. I started comparing and I'm just like, I don't know, man, dude, I don't know. And I was like, you know what? I like keeping enough hair just to like, my hairline's great. Oh, that's bad. Like my hairline's great. You know what I mean? But that's like the big. But then I also feel like I could shave my head, no problem, no guard, and I'm like, I feel just as alpha because I keep the beard.
There's no chance you'll ever go bald.
Dude, my old man's got fucking bigger hair than I do.
Fuck me. My dad's bald as fuck. So my dad's young too. He just turned 70. So
fucking right. That's very young. Fuck, he had you when he was what, 35?
35. No, I'm 48. He had me when he was like not even 20. 20, 34,
yeah, I guess.
60.
Sorry, I got it mixed up.
Yeah.
I got it very mixed up. Like
that would make him like 83, I think, if I'm mathing. I do math for a living. I don't need to do math on a Sunday.
Dude, I mean, I may have fucking went the complete opposite way on that.
Yeah. But anyway, my dad is
Your dad had you when he was 5.
Yeah. My dad's pretty alpha. He's a pretty cool dude.
I got to meet Mr. Stroud.
That's great.
I do got to meet Mr. Stroud.
And you know what's funny is I'll tell you the story in a minute. If you notice, I fucked my Mazda up I didn't fuck my Mazda up, but I'm driving my
No.
dad's Ford Escape.
No, I didn't come up front when you got here.
Yeah.
My wife just said you're here and she's letting you in.
So how awful my dad is. So I went on a date last night and I had the Escape.
Did you get a DUI?
No.
DWI? Sorry for the Americans.
So I'm like, shit, we're going to a restaurant bar. I need a mask to get in. I didn't have a mask because I wore a different jacket.
Yeah.
And so I opened up my dad's console in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
There's a fucking box of Viagra in there.
Fucking right.
Yeah.
Did you bring me a couple?
They're in the car still. I didn't even take one.
I'll take one or two.
Because I took a Cialis earlier on.
That's it, right?
Yeah.
This guy's man true to his brand. Yeah. Promo code Rebar.
Yeah.
Wow. Imagine that though.
Oh, jeez.
Dude.
So
sprung.
Wow. So my daughter is 15 and she wants to learn how to drive. My son is 17 who's driving. So with that in Fort Erie, there's a Fort Erie racetrack.
Oh,
where the ponies are?
Yeah.
They got a giant parking lot. It's perfect for teaching kids how to drive. So we went a couple times. She would just drive around, putt. Did a great job. So Thursday, she's like, Dad, can we go driving? I'm like, fuck yeah, what the hell? So about 4, I'm done work. I brought my son with me. He drove on the roads because he's got his G1. And we ended up there. So she's driving around. We're putting around. So we're practicing turn signals, right? Turn your signal right, turn your signal left. So we're getting close to kind of one of the end parts. And the main road's way over here. So we're always way away from the fucking road. So I'm like, when you get to near the curb, I want you to signal and turn left. Okay, Dad. So we're getting up there, and all of a sudden she signals left and she starts turning right. Oh. And I'm like, Emma, no, turn. And she's only going like 20. Yeah. So I'm like, Emma, no, turn left. Okay. And she starts slow, but she doesn't slow down. Yeah. So she starts turning. I'm like, you're too close to the curb now. Stop the car. She fucking pins it. Oh. I'm like, Emma, stop the car. So it's floored. I grab the wheel and we hit the curb. I grabbed the wheel. We just missed this giant light post, concrete. Yeah. Still pin. I'm like, stop the fucking car. Go across the middle parking lot, like the middle, like the road that gets to it. Mm-hmm. Hammers that curb at full speed, probably going about 50 now. And there's a whole row of trees. And I'm steering in. I'm in the passenger side, so I can't do the e-brake. It was happening so fast. So I swerved to miss a tree. Thank God. I hit a snowbank that slowed us down a little. Then we get to the other side where there's another parking lot, and finally she slams on the brakes. And she falls. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I'm never driving again. Yeah. You're like, fuck.
You're fucking right, you're not.
You're looking at your son, you're like, you're going to have to drive her everywhere now.
So I'm like, oh my God, what happened? So I get out of the car, and both passenger tires are completely flat. I'm like, oh, fuck. Maybe we broke the beadlock, right? We hit the curb so hard.
Yeah, just rip it off the rim, right?
There's a gash in both tires on the sidewall, about 3 inches long. I'm like, okay, both tires are fucked. And Emma's in there balling. I'm like, I don't want to make it seem worse because she'll never drive again.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, that's a fucking traumatizing thing.
So I just kind of walked around for a bit to try to, lower my blood pressure a little. Yeah. Call up my dad. I'm like, can you pick up the kids? I'm gonna have to get a tow truck. Both tires are flat. What happened? So he came down.
It wasn't me.
I'm thinking, fuck. If I'm in private property. Mm-hmm. If she would have hit one of those posts, airbag would have went off. Airbags go off at 30 kilometers.
Oh, and then that vehicle's gone.
Right off. So what do I tell the insurance? Is it me? I can't say it's my 15-year-old illegal daughter. I would have had to pin it on my son.
You wait till she turns 17 and then you put it on her.
Holy fuck.
Alpha male shit. Yeah. Hey, alpha male just don't want that insurance to be high. You know what I mean? Hey, by the way, Emma, when you turn, you're on your own for insurance.
So I got it towed home. I towed it to my dad's house. And he's got a friend who owns an auto recycling place. But they're 19-inch rims. It's a real oddball size.
You got they're low pro tires.
Of course, that's Alpha.
That's like my fucking Kia I got. Is it an 07? Yeah. Is it a Korean-made vehicle? Yeah, but it's got low pro.
Yeah.
It's Alpha. I mean.
So I ended up finding tires on Kijiji for $300. Oh, so I don't get up till Tuesday. So thankfully my dad's got 3 vehicles because he's alpha as hell.
I mean, you need a vehicle for whatever the fuck you're going to do.
Yeah.
Just being an alpha, I mean, you just have to pay that insurance on it.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm I'm paying fucking $26 a month for my fucking '07 Kia right now because I'm just alpha.
My dad.
You have a boat. That's alpha.
Yeah. My dad has a 1936 Chevy Coupe
Oh shit.
with like the old shitty paint still. It kind of looks like a gangster car.
I think he's got a friend up and down the street.
Oh yeah.
I'm 99% sure because we've talked about this before, and I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, I just saw it on my street.
Huh. It's pretty gangster looking.
Alpha though, he's
Yeah.
coming onto the street.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's probably got 2 boxes of Viagra in the glove box of that fucker. If he's got 1 in the Escape, he's got 2 in the Coupe.
sprung as fuck.
Or you don't need it for the Coupe because as soon as you step in that thing, your dick is hard as Chinese algebra.
You're a beta. You're wet.
Mm-hmm.
We got to talk about this.
Okay.
You got a son.
Yep.
He's 17.
Mm-hmm.
How are you raising him? How are you trying to raise him?
So
you know what I mean? Like, I mean,
yeah.
I'm an uncle. Not allowed to see my nieces and nephews because I'm just like, you know, I'm not a fucking loose cannon, but I mean, like, fuck that. This is how it's gonna be.
Yeah. So I'm a pretty good dad. So
if anybody's out there,
yeah.
I'm just saying, female audience, he's a pretty good dad.
So
and he's an alpha.
I've been divorced for 5 years. Prior to that, I raised the kids. You know, she was kind of a shitbag of a wife. So I raised both the kids, and my son lives with me 100% fit. You know, he doesn't go to see his mom anymore. So thankfully, I kind of laid a pretty solid foundation where he had good morals, good. He was a super smart kid.
You can say his name.
Owen.
You gotta give him a name. You gotta plug him too.
At Owen Stroud, it's not Owen Stroud. At Stroud _E. Unbelievable artist. He just made a concert poster for hip hop band Arm & Hammer. He's got tattoo artists from all over North America following him or trying to mentor him to become a tattoo artist. He's going to be going to Sheridan in a year for their art. He's an amazing artist. But I'm raising him to be a gentleman.
It's tough, right? Because I mean, it's a dog-eat-dog world, but at the same time, I mean, there's dogs out there that are trying to eat and they're not getting nothing, right?
Yeah. So I'm a musician, and I spent a lot of time touring across Canada and shitbag bands and stuff. And I'm not a musician. I still am. I still do stuff, and I've sold songs and I've done session work.
You did beats for the Hidden Rebar show.
Yeah, that's right. So, to be determined. Yeah, just stay tuned. There will be some soundtracks
coming. It's fucking coming.
But I want to encourage him.
It's coming.
I don't feel, I feel like if I would have been more encouraged by my folks to be a musician, I probably wouldn't have bitched out when the going got tough. You know what I mean? I think so. I'm just trying. You got one. I don't want to sound like a fucking Eminem song, but you have a skill. This is your gift. Just give her,
Yeah, but I mean, it's tough at the same time, though, right? Like, it's. I mean, you could push your kid there, and then he could fail, and then he's like, "Why?" You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right? But you're like, "Well, it worked for me, but it didn't work for you." You know what I mean? It's one of those things where it's just, I guess. Yeah, I mean, you got to let them try to want to find it on their own or have the drive to find it on. Because if you have that much passion towards one thing, okay, but you know what? Let's try to reflect onto something that has maybe an eighth of that, and I think you know what I mean.
But you got to kind of take failure into perspective, right? Like you failed at this try, but don't let that failure deter you from the ultimate goal. That's kind of my direction. Yeah, he's a big.
I want to push you to where I know I could still manage. Yeah. Or not manage, but at least, guide you.
If I use, we were just talking earlier about the new, Griselda, the new Conway the Machine album that just came out. God, don't make no mistakes. So a lot of the songs on that album
kind of fashion rebels.
Yeah. It really reflects on Conway's kind of, obviously he went more of a dirtbag way. He was a coke dealer and he got shot in the face and he had, major surgery and all these terrible things that happened to him. He had his son die in his arms when he was just born and blah, blah, blah. But anyway, what the point of this all was he never gave up. He had that goal. He had that dream and he had failures. He had multiple failures, building up, and just fucking kept plowing ahead. So I'm trying to be that strength behind him to say, If this is what you truly believe you want to do, then don't let those failures slow you down.
Yeah.
I don't know. And thankfully, I'm in a position, I do okay for myself where I can,
He's got a hot tub and a pool.
Yeah.
On the fucking beach.
Yeah.
Lake Erie. Come get us. Come get us. You can find me there in the fucking summertime getting my fucking tan on.
Yeah.
How about your daughter?
My daughter's
2 years younger.
When she's not out wrecking cars. I don't know. She hasn't quite found her thing yet.
But I mean, what lady hasn't?
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? But how do you guide that from a man's perspective, let alone, an alpha?
It's hard. Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do I encourage her to look as hot as she can and find a Dan Bilzerian and to get pregnant by?
Have a CBD sponsor?
Yeah. And a lot of her, she's 15 and she's in grade 10. And a lot of her...
She hates you.
Yeah. No, she's dad. Both of the kids are like my kids. They love me.
She's a girl's daddy.
I'm a good dad.
You're going to say daddy. I mean, she's a girl's daddy.
It's kind of gross out.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
Yeah. She's like, I think I want to be a esthetician or a hairdresser or a makeup artist. I'm like, who the fuck is a makeup artist in Crystal Beach, Ontario?
You're like, that's cool. That's cool now that COVID's here.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're going to get so much work. So I try to say, you know what, Emma? As you got a pretty good head on your shoulders and you have some dexterity.
Which she's overcame, too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Get a fucking... like her, if she became an electrician...
Oh, dude.
A chick in that industry where...
Dude, you see these girls, where they're like the super minority in that industry. Dude, they run it. They're towing it.
She'd be making six digits by the time she's 22.
Yeah. Dude, it's fucking crazy. Look at Wiseman if he was way better looking.
Oh, my God.
Had he not been so tall, way better looking?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The guy would have been a man rocket in his industry.
If we're, let's just say the alpha scale runs from 0 to 50.
Yeah.
What do you think Wiseman's number is on the alpha scale?
He's got a lot of hand-to-hand trades.
Correct.
A lot.
Mm-hmm. He's about 6'6".
Let's say I'm a 9.2.
Out of 50?
I'm a 9.2. Oh, out of 50. Sorry.
50, yeah.
Out of 50. So I'm like
You're 48.8.
No, I was going to say like 48.2.
Okay.
Oh, no, sorry, 42.8. I'm a 42.8. I mean,
you're modest.
I could...
You're fucking modest.
That's one of the... You know what I mean? I'm here because I could still look up and grab what I want to grab, right? And be, alpha up.
Yep.
I would say Wisers. That's what I call them, Wisers, too. Wisers are good... I'd say he's a good 39, 40. Wiseman's super alpha. But the problem is he tries to overcompensate in this area where it's just like, dude, no, get yourself some golf clubs, come on out golf, and then fucking get your alpha there.
Yeah.
Because I'll be on him on the alpha golf club, and it's like, here's one club, dude, will make me look like I got a fucking little girl set of clubs.
Yeah.
But then the rest of my clubs, I'm just like, psych, psych. You know what I mean? But he needs some alpha time.
Yeah.
You can't be that much of an alpha and just lock yourself up in a cage.
You're right.
Because you just end up un-alphaing yourself.
Would he be the type of guy?
That's a process too. Google it.
Who'd be sitting at the rebar, and all of a sudden he picks up his phone, and he looks, he's like, oh shit, and you say, Wiseman, what's he making that face for? It's like, oh, the wife is wondering when I'm going to be home. Has that ever happened?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh, shit. Okay, so
but he's younger.
All right,
he's younger than me. I think he's fucking 7 years younger than me.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's a youngin', man.
Oh, fuck.
But I try to give him my alpha advice. Where my wife, when are you guys coming in tonight? You know what I mean? I'm like, when you hear me open the door.
Imagine if
when dinner's ready. You know what not like instill it that way into him, but I'm just like, dude, if I'm out here, I'm fucking, I'm out here.
Imagine if he didn't stop growing till you were like 40. He'd be like 8'3".
Dude, he'd be the tallest human on earth. Just having him over here and being able to dunk on the basketball net is fucking hilarious. We did something. I don't know if I ever made it to Instagram or not, but I did like an alley-oop to him and he dunked, and then I shotgunned underneath him dunking all in one thing. And I was like, dude, it's just amazing that you could dunk.
Wow.
And then I lower it to 8 feet, and I'm struggling
Mhm.
to like just try to get the ball over the rim. And I could dunk on an 8-foot rim, but I can't do it with a ball because I got to now jump this much more higher than the ball, right?
I have no vertical hops.
I had a lot, and then not being other than golf active, I lost all of it. You know, I gained a lot of weight. I stopped smoking cigarettes. I lost a lot of weight just from my metabolism fucking shooting up.
Yeah.
But yeah, my hops, I'm like, I could fucking one leg straddle onto something. You know what I mean? I can go up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But yeah, just my, as far as vertical, like all the way down, all the way up.
Yeah.
I would like I was like, tell me how high I jumped to my wife. And she's like, all the way down to all the way up. You're like, you know, a foot. And I was like, what the fuck?
I can kick really high.
I'm good to kick. Like, I can kick my hand. You know what I mean? I can kick, like, yeah, but I just, as far as both feet getting off, fuck, I mean,
I'll bet I could kick that lamp right there.
I don't doubt it, bro. I can kick it. And you're fucking a foot taller than me. What are you, like 6'2", 6'3"?
I'm 6'1".
You carry it well.
Thanks, buddy.
It's that hair. It's that fucking hair.
It's full of plasma-rich platelets.
We're two alphas, obviously. We're going out for a night on the town. The town is your choice. Anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing? Describe to us the alpha night. As I'm taking another piss.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you.
Can you go for
I'm
me?
telling you. The only thing that's not alpha is my bladder. But I'm so alpha, I just gotta have my dick in my hand.
All right.
That's
all right. Are we talking? Is this gonna be Canada or United States?
your choice. Your choice.
Jesus Christ. All right. We're going to Montreal, La Belle Province, where all the Frenchies live. We're going to start off with a fucking shawarma. There's so many shawarma places in Montreal. And actually in Ottawa, everywhere in Canada. All the big cities have tons of shawarmas. We're starting off with the shawarma, get a good base. Then I'm going to head to... I picked Montreal.
Okay. Dude, I haven't been there in fucking years.
So I said, we get there, we're starting off with shawarmas.
Okay. I'll fuck with that.
Best shawarmas. When I was a touring musician, yeah, that'd be great. Perfect.
I'll walk it over. All right. That was the old curveball. You know what I mean? Alpha, you want it?
As a touring musician, you knew where all the good food was. And Montreal had the best shawarmas. So we fucking do a shawarma.
And kosher delis.
Yes, they do. Yeah, they got the big the smoked meat sandwiches.
Oh, yeah.
Shawarma. Then, as alphas, we're going to go to Casa de Habano. They got that great lounge that you can smoke in.
Yep.
All right. Then, we are going to go... Be a little hungry? We'll go to that smoked meat sandwich. We'll go to, like, Schweibel's or... I forget the name of... Not Schweibel's. That's in Buffalo. Fuck, I forget. Whatever. We're going to... Smokes. Poutineery, whatever.
Oh, yeah?
Get a fucking poutine. Get a smoked meat sandwich in us.
Is it... Are you just saying poutine to be cultural? Or like, is that how you truly think it's supposed to be pronounced?
That's what I call it. What do you say?
I say poutine, dude, honestly.
You do, right?
And I mean, I don't know who's right, who's wrong, but I mean, I'm just... Poutine.
What language is when you call like a dirty whore a putan? Is that Italian?
Poot?
Like putan, that's this fucking putan.
Oh, that punani.
Punani. I think putan is like Italian, like for a dirty twat. What do you think the worst word for a pussy is? Do you think it's twat?
No. Cum dumpster.
Cum dumpster. It's pretty bad.
I don't know what's on the table for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you think is the worst?
Like,
that's what I should have said. Sorry.
Yeah. Me personally,
meat wallet.
See, I love the word cunt.
Cunt? Yeah, cunt. I mean,
I think it's a great word. Like, but
it's a fucking medical term, no?
I say it
you
freely.
Cunt. Dude, I say it on the golf course. I'll say it out. Like,
yeah. But probably, I think twat is more vulgar.
Like, but you're not bad when somebody calls your dick a twat rod.
Yeah, but if I'm in mixed company and there's a bunch of ladies there, and if you're a fucking twat, I think that's probably worse than if I say you're a fucking cunt. Maybe not. Maybe I'm way off base here. They're both not great. But if I was to say you're a fucking cum dumpster, they're like, ah ha ha, that's funny. You know?
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know.
It's a tough one. I think we need
a
woman's perspective on that. Ladies, hit up
My
shoot a
wife
DM to them.
my wife hates the cunt word.
Yeah.
I don't even want to know what she'd throw at me if I said the word cum dumpster.
Okay.
Twat, I would say. She'd be like, what the fuck you talking about? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like to ladies, anything with cunt, twat, like I think they
Yeah.
all find it equally. Like, there's not going to be one that like the person's not going to be disgusted by.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know what?
No, what?
I haven't done a shotgun in probably like
Oh, dude,
3 years.
did I give you a key last time?
You did?
Okay.
Can I do one?
Yeah, here,
I'm
dude.
probably gonna suck at it.
This is a fresh one, so I'm giving you a nice sharp tip.
All right.
And I quote.
What do I do here?
So, you're the same hand as me, so don't point it. Never point it at somebody.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's like looking down the own barrel where you're jerking off.
Yeah, I understand.
You don't know.
Do I want it facing the hole? I do, right?
You do want it, but you also want to. It's a pressure thing, so slightly tilted like that, about 5 degrees.
Smart. Okay.
Right? You know what I mean?
Okay.
Nope, that's a little too much, but you'll do it. You might as well puncture it now.
Okay.
So
I didn't spill a drop there, did I?
you get that hole. Use your thumb to rake that hole out.
Okay.
Or your pointer finger.
Okay.
See, now you gotta
You fucking like that?
you got a good cunt there.
Yeah, you do.
And now make that a mouth dumpster.
Right.
So as you're right now, so hold it with your left hand.
Okay.
Prime the lid. You know what I mean? So is your thumb under there good?
Yeah, I'm ready.
So as that hits your lips, there it goes.
Okay. What's a respectable what are your expectations with me right now? Under 5?
I would say 5. I would give you 5.
You give me 5?
I gave you 5 to under. So we're gonna count this right now. As soon as that hits your lips and I hear that top crack, we're going.
Hang on, let me get a good belch out of me first, because I need to clear.
I get it.
No.
No, you gotta sit down and do it. Or if you're gonna stand up, I'll move the camera.
I'm just getting I'm bringing the class.
You're all the way on here now. It's fucking go time.
I'm just trying to get that arrow. There. Okay,
Oh,
good.
fuck.
Okay,
all right, so we're gonna go right here. We're ready.
Okay. Hang on. All right.
I'm waiting on you, dude. Once that thing hits the lips, I'm fucking counting.
All right. I had a lot of air in me, didn't I? Good Lord. All right, here we go. 3, 2.
You got a 6.
That was 6, really?
That was a 6.
I felt like it was faster.
It was a 6.
Okay.
You want me to do one?
Yeah.
All right, I'll do one. Let me situate the camera back down in.
To be fair, I feel really good with myself right now.
No, it was. You didn't spill anything, and you just kept going the entire way.
Okay.
It was clean.
I might want to call for the judges for a recount.
Oh fuck! Well, oh fuck!
Oh shit!
I knocked this off. I'm just saying. You want the judges on there?
If you say it's a 6, you are the shotgun king. I believe you.
I mean, I'm not the shotgun king.
I haven't done a shotgun since pre-COVID. I don't think. Did we do one on the golf course last year? I don't think we did.
One of us did.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, sorry. Just getting the camera situated back on this now. Oh god. See, I knew I fucked around with this thing too fucking far.
Oh, that coconut cream is so good. Fuck.
It really is. You know, and you know what?
Look at you.
God damn, man.
Yeah.
See, the problem is I never loosen anything off before trying to adjust it.
Yeah.
And you just pry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just see.
Right.
Okay, we're there. We're good. All right. Can I use the new one or do I got to use the old one? It really doesn't matter.
No.
We're not timing the overall.
Okay. There's
Okay,
there's 180 more in the fishbowl, so you're good.
Yeah. Once it hits there and you hear that open, you start counting. Okay. So easy way. I grab it, catch it. Always look for that direction.
Yep.
Point it.
Okay.
And I try to rake it with that.
Uh-huh.
What I haven't been doing is I haven't been priming the tab.
Uh-huh.
easy way. I mean, most of them, they come pretty loose. These ones, the Canadian made ones, are actually sort of tight. So you got to try to work for it. Ready?
Okay. It's like 4.1.
Slow.
Yeah. You were sitting down.
I took a little bit on the beard.
Yeah, you know what? If that was a 4, you're right. I didn't do 5. Good job.
And that's the thing with sitting down. So as it's this way,
Mhm.
it's actually faster.
Hmm.
You go straight up, now it's slower because air's now coming on top, right?
Yep. All right. It's time for me to empty my.
Oh.
I'll wait till you get back here. Nobody wants to look at nothing.
All right, so we're going to get wrapping up the episode here. Aaron's taking a piss. Rowdy is taking a piss. Let's get some fucking prosciutto. Take a look at that cheese out there, too. Just look at the color it's getting on it. All right. We're going to get wrapping up the episode. We're going to have one last subject when we get back here. You leave it open. He never gets it. He never gets. You know what we got to do? We got to have an alpha male subject on the door. Alpha male subject on the door. And what I'm saying is how to act like an or not. What do you do when you show up to somebody else's place? That something normally you do in your place by yourself. You know, you act like here. I know I got the door. Bam, 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 bam. In, out, in, out. You know what I mean? I know I got it. But what's something that you sweat when you go to somebody else's house? Right? You're like, oh, fuck. You know what I mean? He's going to ask me to pour a beer. I always pour it with too much fucking head on it, right? Oh, I got to worry about that now. I'm going to fucking worry about it. You know what I mean? I'm going to fuck it up. What is that one thing? You know what I mean? Is you go to use their bathroom in the house and, oh, fuck. You know, I know I'm going to, I know I'm going to shit. I know I'm going to, like, what is that one thing?
Fuck, it looks good, man.
Dude, it does. It's spreading right out, but it's still holding its thing. I got some jalapenos we got to dump in there. So what I brought up was alpha going over to an alpha male's house. Mm-hmm. What's that one thing that you're unsure of? You know what I mean? Because you don't want to let the other alpha down. Where I said like, oh, I go in to use your house, to use your bathroom in the house, and then I just shred the toilet. You know what I mean? Like, what do I do? Am I trying to fucking clean it up the best I can? Like,
here's the issue, man. When a wolf goes to a new forest, he catches a whiff of another alpha wolf, he's gonna fucking spray his scent. It's acceptable for you to go to my house and piss all over my sink, you know? I'll get one of my twat cunts to clean it up.
It may be out of fluid now. It's out of fluid. But I'm just like, what's one of those things? You know what I mean? I'll grab us a lighter.
You got 2 rocks.
But here, just give me 2 matches, and I'm going to use the opposite of it.
Well, oh my God!
What's the one thing that you're just like, let's say you're like, oh, you know what? These guys are always barbecuing. Let me take them over to my house, and you're like, fuck. How do I get the charcoal going? You know what I'm saying? How do I? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's one of those things that you're worried about being, an alpha to an alpha?
Yeah, you want to assert your dominance. You want to
be like, well, I'm an alpha too.
That the other does that they catch your scent, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I think if you're a true alpha, your fucking alpha dominance just comes through without you even thinking about it.
What I would say is,
how do you turn this cunt off?
Just twist it.
All right.
The other way. So what I would say is, I go over to your house. I mean, number one, you have kids, so you know how to keep your fucking lifeline going. Mm-hmm. Number 2, you have a pool that you know how to keep. It's never green. Yeah. You know what I mean? You know your pH balances, right?
My son works at a pool shop, so that helps.
That's it, right?
Yeah. pH balance.
And you have cats.
Yeah.
Or a cat.
2.
Yeah, see, so cats. So, I mean, you know how to keep animals going, too. Like, that could be like you had sheep, goats. You know what I mean? Food source.
Yeah.
Right? What would that one thing be with me? My ability to not reproduce
No.
could be a good thing because now I have nothing liable to me, right? At the same,
Mhm.
play the devil's advocate.
Dude, it's a fucking rebar. The rebar speaks for itself.
I feel like Hitler would have came here to drink and smoke,
No.
but at the same time knew there's a good chance he could have got killed here.
Yeah. You walk through the fucking doors at the rebar, there's 3 things that are going to happen.
Violated.
One, you're going to walk in and you're going to feel welcome. Regardless if you're some fucking cuck bitch,
Some cuck ass bitch whore.
Yeah. You're going to come in here and, this is the fucking rebar. These alphas are going to accept me for being that cuck bitch that I am. 2,
we're going to belittle you.
You're going to have a great time. 3, you're going to get lit as fuck, guaranteed. And 4, I got 4. 3.
Sexually, somebody may show you why you're not an alpha.
Yeah, good chance.
Un-alphas are invited here.
Like, for example, when I went outside to piss,
Yeah.
I didn't face the back fence. I faced your house.
Perfect. I don't even know. You didn't piss on the grass, did you?
What if I did?
Dude, this was going to be this is, I caught so much flack last fucking spring when all the dead marks came up on the grass because I thought there was enough snow there and I wasn't going to make it to the grass.
Yeah.
Did you piss on the grass?
No, I pissed on the back fence. I walked all the way back. I went
really?
further than you did.
Did you not see my piss spot there?
I did. I wanted to piss on my own spot.
You want to be such an alpha. Like, I can't have my scent mixed with his scent. And they're just going to think we're just some sort of 6'1" hybrid fucking thing.
Speaking of scents, the weirdest thing.
I wore cologne not the past 2 days, but it's the same tracksuit the past 2 days.
Yeah.
This got cologne. This got my musk on it.
When I piss, I'm like, have I been eating asparagus? It had that smell. I don't know where the fuck it came from, but my urine.
You're not an alpha unless you have to smell your own piss. You got to see what you're leaving.
Yeah.
It's like a fart.
So I'll tell you what I've eaten today. I woke up. I had a date last night at a place. When I left, they're like, "Hey, Alpha, you want a loaf of sourdough bread before you go?" Like, yeah, obviously. So I got a loaf of sourdough bread. So I woke up today and I made a sourdough bacon, cheese, and egg sandwich.
Okay.
But I'm thinking that's all I've had besides some gabagool.
All I had today was the prosciutto you saw me eat. Yeah.
Where is this asparagus piss come from? But do you know what it probably was? Is I was smelling the smoker.
That or it's just fucking alpha excrete. Alpha excretion, you know what I mean? Like when you're that much of a fucking alpha, you piss sitting down when you just fought off a boner. And that's just because you don't want to clean up your own alpha fucking piss, or you don't want to actually just be able to fucking attract everybody from the fucking neighborhood every time you open your door and they smell the fucking excretion.
Funny story about pissing sitting down. So, my younger days.
Were you pooing? Sorry, were you taking a dump? No. Were you pooing?
Ugh, I wish.
Sounds so fucking CNN when I say that. That's the opposite of alpha. Yeah. Were you taking a dump? Were you taking a deuce? Mm-hmm. Fucking homo.
So my younger days, I used to like to do a lot of psychedelics, more so than I do now. So I did this.
I'm still a big mushroom guy.
But this episode...
Your hot tubs of mushrooms?
I had a friend who... This was before I was married, before I had a house. And a friend of mine's girlfriend's... So my friend's girlfriend, she lived...
Oh, I'll touch on this too, about why else you're an alpha.
Okay. She lived...
Remind me.
It was one of those houses that looked like a dome. You know what I mean? Have you ever seen one of those old hippie houses?
Dude, my old buddy Julian Choma from Dunbo, these guys had this house on Delts Road and it was 2 domes and they were connected and they had fucking the car. Yeah. And this guy's last name was Choma. Huh. So we call dude, bro, your motherfucker's in grade 5. This guy's name is Choda.
Yeah, Choda.
Julian Choda.
So this my buddy's girlfriend's mom.
Want a tea or no?
No, thanks. She lived in a dome. And huge hippie. Her boyfriend was the dean of chemistry.
It's the fact that she still had a boyfriend at that time.
Yeah. He was the dean of chemistry at University of Buffalo.
The dean.
He was the head honcho. So anyway,
the head Choda.
Turns out he was in the 60s in San Francisco at the time. He was like Owsley Stanley making the real acid back in the day. He makes his own acid. So Mike's like, I'm going to get us fucking acid from John, who's Amber's stepdad. like, oh, this is gonna be great.
Amber.
Yeah, her name was Amber. Amber Alert. So anyway,
You better believe she's got a good acid contact.
so we go to the dome.
The Chomas.
Mazook goes into the house. He comes back. It's me, Mazook, and my buddy Norm. And he's like,
How do you have one buddy? His last name's Mizuko.
uh-huh.
And the other guy's name's just Norm.
His name's not even Norm. He looked like Norm from Cheers.
Even better.
So
that's where I knew. I was trying to call it out. And I'm like,
he comes
debunked.
He comes back with the acid, and we're like, oh fuck yeah, this is gonna be great. And so we get back to his house. He lived in Port Colborne, and we like partition it out. I'm like, what do we do? Like, we're kind of green to acid. We didn't know we would do doses here and there, but now we're getting like the real deal 60s LSD. He's like, well, why don't we just split it into 3?
Okay.
Deal. Split into 3. We each take a tab. So before I get into the trip, turns out that when Mike was in there talking to this guy, he said, okay, this is really, really potent blotter. Every one of these hits has been double dipped in the LSD and it's folded over twice. So 1 hit is 9 hits. So he said, the best bet I would recommend that you take one of the hits and split it between 3. Mike was so excited to get this acid from Buddy that he wasn't even fucking listening.
Yeah, he's like, fuck, yeah, just give it to me, dude. Just give it to
So
me.
we split it in 3 and we each ate basically 9 hits of acid each of like real, oh my God, what a fucking night. So you mentioned about sitting down to pee. So I can remember I was screaming fucking high. I was just blasted. And I'm like, I got to piss. So I go into the bathroom. I look down. I got no cock. Where the fuck is my dick?
Dude, so I'll shit you not. So that's why I won't even pee. I'll just pee outside.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'll just try to find something in my hand.
Yeah.
I'm not pissing in the house when I'm that fucked up.
I didn't even have a clitoris. So I ended up sitting down. And as I sit, he had his parents had this old like house from the 30s or 40s, and they collected antiques. This bathroom had wallpaper, and it had like little dots. And all of a sudden, I was zoned looking at the wallpaper, and I'm thinking I'm in the fucking stars. And pew pew pew, stars are shooting by me. Turns out I was in the washroom for like 2.5 hours. They're like, "Where'd you go, Stroud?" I'm like, "100%. I don't know, man. I went to take a piss. I don't even know if I pissed or not, but holy fuck, I was high." We went to there's this park in Port Colborne. We went walking.
I couldn't find my dick.
4 a.m, and we all had the same night vision. We were seeing, like Predator.
Yeah.
We
just
could
night,
see, like, oh my God, what a night.
Yeah, no, dude, it's such a wild fuck. I did it on a golf course last summer.
Mushrooms,
mushrooms. Nice high up end Toronto golf course. Got a couple of buddies up there that maybe their dad or they got a membership.
You told me that story with
yeah, don't say the name.
Yeah, all right.
I mean, that's pretty obvious as to who it is, but we can't say the name.
I think we're good.
I was pushing drinks on this motherfucker.
Yeah.
He's like, no. I was like, he's like, it's 9 a.m, and I'm like, dude, so what?
Mm-hmm.
I'm playing like a couple bad drives, bogey, double bogey, couple holes in. Then I have a decent par 3.
Yeah.
So okay, we're moving on to the third or fourth hole now.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, do you want some mushrooms? And I like hit him with his line, and I was like, dude, it's early still. He's like, well, just take a couple, just take something. And I was like, all right. We start, and I had where he offered it to me, and I was like, drive me up to my ball, because I knew I had a really good drive.
Yeah.
Really good. I was like, drive me up to my ball. I can't lose this thing. He's like, dude, you're on the fairway. I can see you.
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't even see myself from the tee box. So
were they like just raw mushrooms, or do you have them in like cookies or chocolates?
No, just raw mushrooms.
Yeah, okay.
And I was like, I'm asking him, I was like, where'd you even get these? He's like, I got a buddy up in Vancouver. And
of course he does.
Oh, all right. That sounds fucking liable.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's very believable.
Yeah.
I'm not, who am I to question that? What did it matter where he told me they were from?
Mm-hmm.
Right? I'm going to be like, oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I took some. We're playing. And I mean, I'm taking, from what I thought I was taking my time, hitting my second shot there. All right. Taking my fucking time. Boom, finally we get there. I fucking have a fucking solid chip on, right? Par 4, my second shot. I land on the green, 8 feet away, and I'm just like, oh, fuck, walking up, thinking I'm the shit.
Yeah.
Fucking, and all of a sudden I get ready to, I'm lining up my putt, and I'm like,
oh, jeez.
Check my eyes, and I go, I hit. Come up short, not a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
And I look over at my buddy. I'm like, dude, that kicked in. He's like, no. I finish. I par out.
Mm-hmm.
We get to the cart, and it's like
Who's driving? You or him?
not me, man. I am not my course. I ain't driving.
No, for sure.
I ain't fucking touching that cart. So we hop in. We're driving. And he looks over at me and he's like, dude, they kicked in. And I go, motherfucker, I just told you fucking 8 minutes ago that they kicked in. And next thing, me and fucking, we are giggling. We're playing here with an entire fucking Toronto Wall Street guy.
Oh, Jesus.
He's got no fucking clue the wiser. Fuck, he's telling us how he's a big cigar guy, big Scotch guy. And, you know, he's golfing with fucking me and my buddy.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I'm a big Scotch guy. And he's like, I'm a cigar guy. He's like, oh, no, dude, I probably walked away with about 20 cigars that day.
Were you wearing one of your Hawaiian shirts with all your buttons open?
No, I went like this nice light purple shirt with these gray shorts.
Yeah.
Because it's not my course. You know what I mean? Like, next time, like, this guy at the time of his dude, he was howling.
How bad were you? Like, after they kicked in? Or how good were you? Or don't even know?
So our 17th or 18th hole, I chipped in from like 60 yards away.
Woo!
I hit it.
Motherfucker.
And I mean, 60 yards is far to chip in from.
Fucking right it is.
Far.
It's like a 60.
I chipped, and like, you know, we were having this talk the whole time we were doing it, like, oh, you got to envision this, envision that. You know what I mean?
You're all zenning out, yeah.
Okay. And I was like, you've seen the shitty club I use. It's like a putter, but like a wedge.
Mm.
And he's like, don't fucking pull that thing out. Fuck, I'm tired of fucking. This is a. And he's telling me my club shots. And I was like, well, you're right. Like, dude, I fucking busted my 60 and it fucking. And as it hit, I was like, holy fuck. I start screaming. They're up talking, but one's by the bunker, the one's on the green. They're fucking yelling. I was like, holy fuck. They watch it and they see it. And I'm fucking running up and they look at me. They're like, what the fuck? And I was just like, I don't give a fuck how I play the rest of the fucking round now.
You probably, like, 20 seconds after it happened, you probably could still see the tracers from...
So they had a caterpillar problem on the course. It was like early June, and it's where it all is up there in fucking Toronto. And so my buddy's like, oh, dude, these fucking caterpillars. And I was like, fuck, I fucking hate bugs. And I was like, dude, I'll smash these things with my clubs right now if they fucking come near me.
If they come near you.
And he's like, dude, just read the fucking putt. Read the putt. I was like, dude, it's like a lava right now. Because all you see there was so many caterpillars.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, dude, it's like a lava. Like, it's lava. And so I hit the putt, dude, and I'm dying because I'm fucking bouncing around on my feet. I'm like, it's fucking hot. And like, I don't want these motherfuckers on me.
Wow.
So that guy's just losing his shit laughing because I'm just like, I hate bugs. But with my buddy, and I'm like, these motherfuckers ain't touching me. I'm like, this is fucking disgusting.
Jesus. I got that letter right here. Oh, yeah, that's right.
But, I just fucking hit.
Look at us. Tips.
Alpha.
Yeah.
Alpha. Hey, learning to use one fuel source.
Yeah, buddy.
So the other guys dying, dude.
Did they know?
What's that?
Did they know that you guys were
no? He had no idea. It was a threesome. Me, my boy, and this other guy. So to make it even more weird, it's a threesome. Where two people are in one car and the other guy's in the other. And
was he like an add-on, or did your buddy know him?
No, didn't know him, but he knew my buddy's dad.
All right.
But like never, he's like, oh, I've seen you here when you were a kid. And the guy's like, super fucking weird. Mm-hmm. We get to the back nine, and my boy is like, dude, by the way, we play barefoot.
Oh, he told me.
And I'm like, no. Like, I got a haggard work boot toe. Mm-hmm. I'm like, fucking right. I was like, all right. He's like, dude, I don't give a fuck. He's like, take it off. It's like, fuck. Had I known, I would have trimmed my toes before we did this at least. You know what I'm saying? He's like, dude, it's fine. And so we're playing, and like, it was such a nice course that they water it that consistently.
What about the caterpillars, though?
It was fucked.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, even dead sober. Dude, next thing you know, we're drinking tall boys, like king cans of fucking White Claw at the bass. And I'm just like, oh my God, dude. And I'm like, I could barely stay in my shoes when I swing when I have golf shoes on, let alone now. So there's a hole where they're like, you could drive this. And I'm like, okay. Dude, I spin. I did a 360 afterwards. And I was like, what the fuck? And they're like, that's not a bad shot. You're right up the center. And just, yeah.
Barefoot with fucking caterpillar guts all over your toes, spinning out like
dude, 1,000%
Like winter in Winnipeg.
That's disgusting to me.
Mm-hmm.
And literally, like that's some gross shit.
You know that there's a subgenre of porn into like squishing stuff.
It's like that ASMR stuff.
Yeah, but like
That's fucked.
apparently there's shit on the dark web where there's like these sluts who have like high heels and they're stepping on like cats and puppies and stuff.
Nutsacks.
What the fuck?
I mean, the craziest thing is when I look at, like, I'll get pissed off at whatever, but I'm like, how the fuck could you hit an animal?
Yeah. What's the weirdest porn you think you ever jerked off to?
Probably some golf course porn.
Yeah, probably me is probably pregnant midgets.
And it's not even because, like, I happened upon it. I was like, well, I got to see this. I wanted to see a woman shoot a golf ball out of her pussy into a hole. How'd you come across the pregnant midgets?
I don't know. See, it probably, like, I remember when my ex-wife, when she was pregnant, that was like, she was horny as hell. And
There's stages, right?
Yeah.
Where it's just like nothing to do. And then,
so I probably think that kind of like, it had something to do with it. Like in my mental state was like, I remembered like best sex was when she was pregnant. So I was probably, on the hub one night. I'm like, you know what? I probably was a few whiskeys deep, and I'm like, this, just straight up pregnant porn is not getting it done.
Hey,
I gotta mix in some.
You notice why you never get whiskey dick while you're jerking off?
Yeah, interesting.
Sorry,
no problem.
I interrupted, but I mean, just a little scientific study I've done myself.
It's interesting.
You know what I mean? As the biologist, comologist.
Yeah, comologist. Probably, pregnant midgets. It's a subgenre. It's out there.
I have seen just midgets in porn. You don't ever want to see a midget dude, but you're always willing to see a midget girl.
Yeah.
Just getting tossed up, spun around on a motherfucker. Like,
I never fucked a midget.
It's like playing cornhole.
Guess who has, really? Do you think Do you think if we polled...
Anybody that tells you they fucked a midget, they haven't fucked a midget.
No.
Like, it's...
Do you think in the people that we know...
Yeah.
Do you think one of them has fucked a midget?
Herfed's 5'4". So if he gets under that 5 foot range, I would classify that as a midget. 4'8" and below, that's a midget.
Okay. I probably fucked a 5
Statistically,
footer.
that's it.
Well, not fucked, but when I lived in Toronto, I paid for a massage, and it was like a Filipino. Made sure that she didn't have a cock. She didn't.
It was a DP. It was a DP. One in you, one in her.
5 foot. What a bargain! That was $50. Great massage.
I mean, number one, $50 just for a good massage.
Yeah, but yeah.
She didn't take the benefit card, did she?
So this would have been 96. And it was on like
fresh off a Rangers Cup win.
Danforth Avenue.
Okay.
And it was 35. Remember the magazines in Toronto, like Exclaim, or it was in those back pages.
The original back pages
with a pager, right?
These magazines.
Call this number, leave your number, they'll page the person, and they'll call you back.
I've never done it, but just having those magazines, it's just it's nostalgia.
So
it's wild.
Yeah. So the deal said $35 erotic Asian massage in out. I don't know. I still don't know what in out means. Call this number.
SEAL Team 6, man.
So I'm like,
I didn't mean to throw that at you.
It's all right. You missed.
Yeah.
Get better. Oh God. So I'm like, fuck it. So I called it. I said, okay, it's blah 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 on the Danforth in Toronto. So I show up, and there's this fucking fidget. Filipino, I'm guessing Filipino. Could have been Thailand. I don't know.
I know you've spent enough time on Pornhub when you use the word fidget.
Yeah.
But yeah, I respect that.
Yeah, right.
That's alpha shit.
Yeah, it is.
That's alpha shit.
So
don't come at us.
Go down a set of stairs, and there she is. I'm like, you know what? I was thinking about my buddies who said maybe she's got a cock. And I'm like, I don't think she does. But
either way, I'm going down.
Yeah, she said, do you...
They're not a bad massage price. That's a good massage price.
She goes, you're going to have a shower first. I'm like, all right.
So you already know. What's it? Yeah.
So I go and I strip down and I go have a shower. Next thing you know, she's in there, butt naked, no cock. I'm like, perfect. She suds me up. So this is all $35. Suds me up, fucking cleans me up head to toe. I'm like, holy fuck. I haven't even had a massage yet. After that, she dries me off. I sit on a or lie.
What are your thoughts if you had to piss in the shower?
What are my thoughts?
Yeah. I mean,
Anybody who says they don't piss in the shower is a fucking liar.
Dude, but I mean, like, let's just say, like, there's not, I would say probably 95% of the times I take a shower, I'm taking a piss in it.
100%.
100% and 95% of the times.
Yeah. So
check out. Stop fucking around. Don't piss in the shower. That's gross.
Liar.
Dude, your wife's probably pissing in there. Your boyfriend's probably pissing in there.
Give your balls a tug. Everybody pisses in the shower.
You're crazy not to.
It's efficiency.
The piss is the best thing probably going down that drain.
Yeah.
Least chemical fucking.
Yeah. Exactly.
Sorry.
So I get my shower. She dries me off. I lie on the table. She fucking.
How does a female dry another guy off? I'm just saying, like, she's drying that dick off.
She tapped me down. There was no dick contact. I don't think. No, there was no dick contact at all. Well, maybe. No, I don't think she washed my cock. Maybe she did. I don't remember because I probably would have remembered that.
Yeah, or like she caught you. You're already doing it yourself.
Probably that's what it was. So it dries me off. I lie down, face down. It's had that, the hole cut for your face.
Yeah, glory hole.
Amazing massage. Like, fucking, like, get in
that's
there.
That's tight, dude. Even with inflation now, it's maybe a $70 massage, and you can't beat that.
Yeah, she was a strong little fella,
Strong little.
Rubbed me up, flipped me over, rubbed my chest and my head, and then just casually, as you saying, "Hey, Stroudsy, you want a twisted tea or whatever?" This.
Yeah, you're like fucking
she
right.
Said, $10 hand or 15 oral, just like that. And I thought,
Did you bargain?
No, I brought a $50. I brought a red one with me. I thought, $35 massage. She's getting a $15 tip.
Only dude to ever. I've heard the term before, but I've never heard up until you.
Yeah.
A red one, where you're like, when I was at the cigar shop before, you're like, "Yo, come down. I got a red one." Mm-hmm. And I was like, I googled the red one. And then like all I could get back was a $50 bill. A red one. And I was like, fuck, a red one.
Yeah, so I brought.
I was like, dude, I get that.
I brought a red one with me, and I'm thinking she's getting the red one regardless. I don't know why I didn't take the oral, but I said, "Oh, the hand sounds great." She fucking.
The oral was $5 more.
It was, but I thought I'll get a hand job and I'll give her a $5 tip. You
don't want to look like a scumbag giving her the full thing, no tip.
Yeah, exactly. I'm classy.
I get it, dude. That's alpha shit. Yeah, exactly. That's alpha. I would rather have you work less harder with your body and still get a tip.
I want to say she had the two hands going, but I'm not packing quite like that. I'm not packing. Well, actually, you know what? She was pretty small. She probably could have given me the double twister.
Okay.
Give me a great hand job.
One way, one the other way.
Yeah.
I just thought.
Yeah. I remember she had the thumb going. Cleaned me off after, and she goes, "Oh, you
fucking Mr. Red One, Aaron the Red One Stroud."
And she gives me another shower, cleans me off again.
Oh, you
$50. I was in there over an hour. $50 for that.
That's probably 50 minutes of showering.
Holy balls, man!
50 minutes of showering, 5 minutes of undressing.
Yeah.
I'm saying, dude, a good hand job is underrated because you don't know what to do.
Can you think of a better bargain than what I just described?
For $10 more, you cut my hair and fade it up. Dude, I'd be there once a week.
It was awesome. Fuck.
But yeah, I mean, dude, I always feel so. I remember me and the wife went and got massages. Mm-hmm. We went and got massages coming out of the benefits. And I go, "Who's massaging me?" Mm-hmm. She's like, "Well, I don't know." And I go, "Well, who answered the phone?" She's like, "Well, it's like a apprenticeship place." Mm. And it uses like an eighth of what the general allotted is. And I was like, "Well, who's fucking rugged? Who the fuck is rubbing me?"
Yeah.
She's like, "Well, I don't know." And I was like, "Well, are there guys there?" She's like, "I don't know." Like, well, I don't want a fucking guy rubbing me. She's like, "Why?" And I'm like, "I don't. It's just weird. Like, I don't. And I mean, it's nothing like homoerotic. I just mean like I don't know. Yeah. Like, I'm not asking like, Stroud, my wife won't rub my back. You mind rubbing it up for me? I'll give you a couple of cigars.
Yeah, let's go.
You know, just here."
Yeah.
And she's like, "I don't know why." And I was like, "Well, I just don't want some guy rub me. Hey, how's it going? Where's it tight?" You know what I'm saying?
Fair. You don't need to explain.
But I mean, like, I felt like I don't know, but like now I put myself in this situation where it's just like that guy could have been offering a $35 massage. Great deal for a massage. Mm-hmm. Great deal for a massage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Totally. 100%. It's a funny story about male masseuses.
So you already know where I'm going.
Yeah.
Going.
me and my ex-wife were in Mexico, like an all-inclusive joint, and leave the door open. I'll talk loud. So we decided to get like a couples massage, and I don't know, it was probably like $100 American for a couples massage. Show up on, this one of those fucking tents by the ocean at 7:30 a.m. or 8 a.m. and get your couples massage. So we show up and we go to the breakfast buffet first. And we have a couple of mimosas and we eat our breakfast. And all right, let's go get a massage. So we go down. Oh, how's that cheese looking? Is it ready?
We're almost there.
Jalapeno.
Once the episode's over,
right. So we go down to near the ocean front. They got one of those tents, and we lie down, and it was a guy and a girl. I'm like, all right, they got the guy for Tanya, and they got the girl for me.
You're not supposed to say her actual name.
Oh, shit.
If that is, I can't remember.
All right, whatever.
Disclaimers.
Exactly.
We're fully using Robert Glick tonight.
And I said some bad things about my ex today. So we,
it didn't have to be that one.
That's true. I've had a few.
Yeah. We're in it because of you right now.
So we lie down, face down. Still kind of, it's unclear of who's getting what. I got the dude.
And then what?
He is strong. He's rubbing me. And they're playing like Enya, like new age music. And you can hear the waves crashing. It's a Zen moment. I'm like, fuck, this guy is strong. Like, he is rubbing all the stress out of my back. And I'm looking over, and Tiny's getting rubbed by my ex-wife is getting rubbed by this bitch.
Can you just imagine I got my knee and you talking?
Face down. Just focus on my face. Oh, yeah.
I don't think this is enough to be copyrighted. I don't.
You were good. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it's like 10 minutes in.
This is 99 million listens.
All of a sudden, I can sense something, and I can feel his warm breath inside my ear. And he says, are you enjoying your massage? And I'm like, yes. Yes, I am. And then he goes back to work. He worked that shit.
I mean, dude, I ain't gonna lie. I could be getting a massage. That's pretty tight.
Senor.
I'm just.
I mean, your massage. It's good. You're strong.
Did you bust a nut?
Oh fuck, no, I didn't. I stayed face down. I don't know if I had a bone or not. Probably not.
Dude, I mean, it's tough not to get a bone when you're getting a massage.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest.
With Enya playing, the ocean's crackling,
You have Enya playing, Enya Ocean's hearing it, plus the actual ocean. I'm just saying, dude, me and you have never been away to a resort for a week.
Can you imagine just me and you?
We would just be getting, nothing sexual. Like, nobody, we're just getting massages and just listening to Enya. We're like, fucking right, turn it up. Just throwing down at a resort. No, it's fine. I can do a shot of that.
Imagine how classy we would get for dinner time. Like going to one of those a la cartes and shit.
Oh, I got so many summertime outfits. It's ridiculous. Oof. Ridiculous. Collars, no collars. Sleeves, no sleeves.
I'll tell you, our first night, me and you, we're going to the, where they flip the shrimps in your mouth.
Oh, yeah. Some fucking Benihana.
Me and you were doing the Benihana. You want to know what I'm wearing, JP Fingers?
No, I want it to be a surprise.
I'm starting toe to head. I'm telling you, too bad. I got Sanooks.
What are Sanooks? Those like them fucking queer ass hiking things?
No, they're...
Sorry, futuristic hiking things.
They're the shoes, that kind of look like they're made out of hemp. They're
okay.
They cover your feet. I got Sanooks on.
Yeah.
No socks. Guess what? From here to here, there's nothing. From here, I'm wearing white.
Oh, you already know what
man capris.
What, they make it out of that vacation material?
Yes.
That is just like, is it hemp or is it hay or is it, I don't know what it is, straw?
Well, that's what I'm wearing.
That's all I'm saying, but I'm doing that with a collar, but it's a vest, but it's no sleeves.
Okay, that's nice.
Only 2 buttons. Second one comes up to like 2 inches above my belly button.
Good Lord. Me?
I'm wearing toeless those socks. toeless though,
Yeah.
and heelless.
Good lord.
So it's just a fucked up piece of garment that I put on. Toes are exposed. It's basically just for the bridge of my foot,
It's like
the arch of my foot.
Like a tensor bandage wrapped around your foot. So I got the Sanooks. I got the man.
Kanye, if you steal it, I will fucking sue the fuck out of you.
Man capris, and then I'm wearing a, you know that like that green color that all the, you know, like it's like that summer, you know, like that.
No, I mean to be honest, I'm probably not gonna. I'm gonna wear that, but a fabric of a speedo.
V-neck. I'm just wearing a straight up V-neck for you.
I'm gonna go with that vest, but it's low cut, 2 inches above my belly button.
Jesus.
And speedo. I'm going with the speedo.
Then what happens is you and I eat this wonderful meal. We're eating shrimps, and then there's this group of sorority girls over there, and they're like, they're
I gotta be sorority. I got no interest in fucking around with sorority girls.
Well, maybe I use the wrong term. So they're there because
what is this with the Hardy Boys? Are we there with the fucking Hardy Boys?
One of the bitches is getting married. And
Okay.
It's
so they're not sorority girls.
What do you call that? Stagette.
Prenuptials.
It's a stagette.
Bachelor party.
These
and
whores are going to Mexico for stagette. There's like 6 of them. They're like,
why do we got to go to Mexico?
I don't know. That's what they chose.
We could have picked like Nicaragua.
They got like selloffvacations.com.
We could have picked Ukraine.
Well, we didn't. We chose Mexico. And they're like, look at these 2 fucking hot metros. They might, you know, let's go.
They don't even classify. So when you classify somebody as a metro, you're already just like, oh, you're assumed about what they're assuming about what they're assuming about what you're assuming.
Then they come over and they see us eating shrimps right off the
spatula. Oh God, look at these Canadians.
And they're like, holy fuck, look at these 2 alphas. Next thing you know, all 6 of them are pregnant.
We also got alpha tattoos on our way to Mexico. We flew out to Arizona first.
Right across our lower backs.
And we just got alphas. Well, we also, maybe if it wasn't the alpha thing, it was just the anarchy one, but it was alpha.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Street wolves.
Or just a fucking black tattoo of just a street wolf howling at the moon.
Ooh.
That's it.
2 wolves.
I would get it there, and the moon would be my belly button that he's howling at.
Yeah.
Let summertime hit once I drop another 15 pounds, and then I'll, yeah, I'm in on that. I'm in on that 100%.
And just let them pubes grow, and it looks like the forest underneath the moon, you know?
Nobody knows what he's howling through.
Yeah.
And then I bleach blonde some of that hair.
Oh, Jesus.
It's just like you can see his fucking, ooh, to the moon. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Rebar Show. JP Fingers. Say your name, bro.
Aaron Stroud.
The one and only Rowdy fucking Stroudy. He's been here for 2 episodes. The one that we can't fucking release. Maybe we'll release one day if I can pull it back from the recycled bin. But you know what? We're here. Rebar Show. Promo code Rebar. Bearded Buffalo Oils. Look at this guy's fucking beard. Less crazy than mine. It's fucking sexy. Look at us. We swung our big boutique dicks around tonight. Oh! Would you say that's a pretty fucking taken care of cigar?
So this is a great cigar. It was amazing.
It's not cracking. The fucking thing don't got fucking oils coming out at the end. Humasmart.com. We're taking care of everything.
Clearly tell that this was humidified properly.